Hey everyone, it's so good to see you this evening. Um, I'm going to get right into my introduction. So, uh, beginning, greetings and welcome to our little corner of the internet, slices and dices. We come to you tonight on my personal favorite holiday, All Hallows Eve, with a very special treat, a new Ravenloft campaign. As someone much wiser than me once said, we're starting off the spooky season right, which may feel familiar to some of you, eh, Matt? Now, speaking of Matt, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute. Is the stream already haunted with technical difficulties? Matt's not in the GM seat. What sort of Freaky Friday shenanigans is this? Your eyes are not playing tricks on you, my friends. Well, for now, at least, give it some time. This is a brand new adventure with a brand new dungeon master, me. And it's Halloween. I bring both tricks and treats, not only for my players, but for our wonderful chat, as I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. Now, this journey won't be quite as long as our previous campaigns. And if you've been around our channel long enough, we're happy to roleplay our little hearts out and have our games last a lot longer than anyone would have expected. But I digress. Things will be different tonight, as our broadcast tonight is using the 2024 D&D rule set, something that both myself and many of the players around me haven't seen much use of. Of course, I'm sure the four other people here with me tonight will provide us with plenty of entertainment, with their roleplay, hijinks, and shenanigans, as they experience the tense, dreadful, and horrific foreboding nature that Ravenloft has to offer. Speaking of my players, I think introductions are in order. So, I would like to ask each of you to introduce yourself one by one to our stream. And I'd like to start with Matt, because I mentioned him several times already.
Damn it.
Sorry, Matt. Gonna bring out the bus.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not often put on the spot by other people, but I enjoy it, especially since I've got, well, a good old mug of my favorite beverage here, and my great mug that, well, you yourself can purchase if you would like to purchase. Oh, look at the other people have mugs too.
I have a mug.
Oh, that's good stuff. Oh yeah, tonight's gonna be a good night. Hi everybody. Excuse me. Oh, that went down the right pipe. Whoo! Hi everybody. My name's Matt, and I like to play lots of role-playing games. Like a lot of role-playing games, like too much, probably some would say. I consider it a fine art of storytelling that we have taken with us from the early parts of our society, and sort of now this is the distilled version of it, where you can really create and craft your own stories with your friends and family. I consider it an honor to be here and invited to this game that Maeve is running, and I'm looking forward to it. That said, let's fucking go.
Well, we have to get through a few other introductions first, Matt. But
Oh,
we'll
I'm sorry.
get there.
I jumped the gun. I jumped the gun.
Let's see. Cyanarth, why don't you introduce yourself next?
Hey guys, I go by Zin. Just getting into D&D in general. I've been out of the saddle for a long time, so this is going to be pretty fun to just hang out and enjoy telling spooky stories and helping Maeve kill us all with my terrific roles that I'm sure will become very popular. So that's about it for me. Just here for the ride.
Chat, we see you. We will get to you in just a moment. Next, why don't we go over to Barney?
Hey guys, I'm Arne. You might have seen me around in some of a few one-shots on the channel here. I mostly play Alien on my own channel on YouTube, and this will be my first time doing D&D, or at least a decent version of D&D. I think I played only one-shot or something way back. So yeah, and I will be playing a dwarf.
Don't tell them too much about your character. Yeah, you'll get there.
Yeah, so I'm very curious, and I hope I survive this one. because they're already throwing channel points at us.
Those are good
Well,
channel
good-
points. Those are
Those
good
are good
things.
things. We'll
Yeah.
get to those in a little bit. And then finally, Julie.
Hi, my name is Julie. I am Dritz Norris on Discord, which is where you can find me. Gaming. Gaming was a natural extension, I think, of who I am with my creativity and really great outlet. My husband, Ben, who is Ironhead454 on everything, he's the one who introduced gaming to me way back when I was still a teenager when we first started dating back when I was 18. And I grew up in musical theater, performing arts. So D&D was a natural extension for me. I often tell people when I'm describing it, this is the couch potatoes version of acting. The dice is what give you the variance and the fact that we're not perfect. And that's what keeps us honest in the game and keeps it realistic. Because otherwise, we just be these superhuman monstrosities and everything's perfect all the time. The dice keep it real. So you have the inspiration, you have the creativity, and you're able to get that out. But it's what gives us our David and Goliath moments too, which are always really fun. So yeah, that's how I got started. And I don't want to talk too much, so I'll stop there. Love you guys.
And then finally me. I'm DMing this time. I am super nervous and intimidated, but I think I'm going to do a good job because I have amazing players. Anywho, I'm Maeve. You've probably seen me on the channel a lot. I'm in a number of things, and if I'm not in the thing, I'm probably doing art for the thing. I've been playing D&D for about 5 or 6 years now. Actually started with Slices and Dices, and I've been here ever since. I am looking forward to tonight, and I think I'll leave it at that, because I have some other things to talk about. Channel points.
Uh-oh.
So, now that I've shared who we are and what we do, let's mention all the fun things that chat can do during this game. Just like our previous streams, there's a number of things you can do with your channel points to add some additional flavors and spookiness for our players. Here's how it works. If you're feeling particularly benevolent, we have numerous healing potions that can be given to our players at varying costs, and of course inspiration, which Red has graciously given to all of you to start. What you might need, we'll see. Aside from that, there is something called Something Spooky This Way Comes. I actually just skipped something I was doing. That's my bad. I will backtrack. Yep. Actually, I'm wrong. Never mind then. Getting used to this. If you're feeling benevolent, there is Something Spooky This Way Comes. For a modest sum of 1,000 channel points, I'll add some extra creepiness for a player of your choosing, potentially inflicting some stress on their character. What's stress, you ask? Well, it's pretty straightforward. For every point of stress inflicted upon a PC, the amount is subtracted from every roll they make. This effect is, of course, not permanent and will go away after a short or long rest. Because I know Chad well enough to know they may try to give you guys multiple points, and let's hope that doesn't happen. But after that, for 2,500 points, and this is where things change a little, it's still called Tempt the Fates. You can provide any of our players with a random boon and a bane, depending on what the card decides. I'm sure they're perceptive. You noticed I said and. We'll get to that in a moment. As this is a shorter campaign, the cards work a little differently than in our Domains of Dread game. Not only are the high Tarokka cards mixed in with the rest of the deck, but they'll have some interesting surprises in store for the players when they will be triggered at a narratively appropriate moment, or under specific conditions that may or may not come up during the course of this campaign. The rest of the deck works a bit differently as well, as you, the audience, will get to decide who the card is intended for, and if you'd prefer the chosen player learn the positive effects or the negative effects, the cards have both. So, if you decide to draw a Tarokka pull for any of our wonderful players, you can tell me, or Matt, because I'm sure he'll be watching chat as well. If you'd like them to learn the boon or the bane of the card, and I will tell them, after a little bit of narrative spookiness, of course, and they will get to decide if they want to take the card. I do have a rule that I ask that you give a card to every player before you go back to the same person, just to be fair. Aside from that, we have one more redeem called the Dark Powers Speak. This as well works a little differently. Unlike with our traditional Ravenloft campaign, this of course will not include the High Taroka, as her effects are unique and far more powerful than the standard cards, so triggering them a second time would bring extra challenges. Instead, once a card is removed from the deck and the player gets it, I'm going to put them in their own deck. That is what this Taroka pull is for. You can trigger the effects again. And some of the cards have extra benefits or disadvantages for the players. But I won't tell you which ones those are, because that ruins the fun. The only exception to this rule are the Master Suit cards, which also have unique effects, but I won't be adding them into my special deck because they also have unique benefits. Essentially, it adds an extra layer of choice, should the players choose to accept them. Aside from that, the only thing really left to do before we begin is for Matt to mention our sponsors.
Thank you. Yes, mate. We
Of
have some
course.
really awesome sponsors which have been partners of our channel for a good amount of time, and I just want to talk about them because they're really special and they're awesome. And you can, if you so desire, use the great opportunities to bring the fact that these sponsors are sponsoring our channel and get yourself some really cool stuff. Let's go one at a time. Into the AM. Look, you probably have seen a whole bunch of stuff about Into the AM. You've seen videos on YouTube. You've seen even some commercials on television about these folks. They're the real deal, man. Their shit is soft. It's pliable. It doesn't shrink. It doesn't wear. It's gorgeous, and it's got really fun, fucking cool logos. I'm wearing one of their hoodies right now. It's scrumptious. I love it, and it was worth every single penny, and it'll probably last me for years. You know, like when you go to like, oh, I don't know, some, I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to like lose potential sponsorships with other people, but let's just call them New Army. Let's say you go to New Army and you decide that you want to buy a t-shirt or a sweatshirt or something like that. It lasts like, oh, I don't know, through like maybe 6 or 7 washes. Next thing you know, it doesn't fit anymore, or the logo is gone, or some shit like that. And you've bought exactly what you've paid for. That's not the case with Into the AM, man. They are the real shit, and I am super happy to have them as sponsors on our campaign. And if you use the code, which I think is in our chat as well as into the doobly-doo below, if you use the code SLICESSWAG at checkout, you'll get 10% off on your purchase. So thank goodness for them. Second sponsor. I'm moving as fast as I can, babe, because I know you want to get to the good shit.
Take your time.
No, I'm not gonna take my time. I want to fucking play D&D. Here we go. Second sponsor is Monument Sound. Monument Sound. Let me tell you something. Sound and music are important, right? To not just games, but just our experience as human beings. Without music, without sound, we would feel very little compared to the kind of emotional experiences that we have today. And with our games and with our experiences that we do through art, music is definitely a part of it. Monument Sound is an integral piece of that. If you are a game master, if you are a content creator, if you are some kind of a video editor, use Monument Sound because they're really, really good. They've got lots of different genres of music that you can use in any of your games or movies or music or something like that. And they have some really amazing sound effects as well, too. We use them for almost all of our games. I think I gave Maeve access to a good portion of this.
You did, and I have a number of their tracks for us tonight.
I can't wait to be scared shitless with some of the stuff that they have on tap for us. So yes, with Monument Sound, if you go to their site, and I believe if you type in Slices and Dices, you will also get a certain, I think, 25% off on a subscription cost, which is really awesome. The last sponsor is Chepeku. Chepeku maps, Chepeku tokens, Chepeku. If you say it 17 times fast, I hear that you may get heroic inspiration. I'm going to not do that because it's going to hurt my face. Chepeku is a wonderful and probably in the biz of maps known to be one of the top map makers out there. They have literally thousands of maps with all the different iterations that they have on tap. They also have different maps for different types of systems, for different games. They have them for sci-fi. They have them for fantasy. They have them for horror. They have them for modern. They have them for a lot of shit. And they just keep innovating, man. They come out with tokens that you can customize. They came out with that last year, or early this year, I should say. And it's fucking amazing. They keep pumping them out like it's McDonald's. It's absolutely crazy. So we love Chepeku maps. Go to Chepeku and become a patron of Chepeku on patreon.com/Chepeku, and you will get, trust me, a dragon's horde worth of maps that you can use in your games. That's it. I'm done shilling. It's your turn, Maeve.
Thanks, Matt. I do want to mention one more thing because I see our wonderful chat talking about it. The Taroka deck is entirely of my own creation. So whatever effects come about, you're welcome. Anywho, I think it's time to get started, shall we?
Yes. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Now then.
Sorry, I'm really excited.
Monologue.
I'm really excited.
And you. Can you hear that?
Yes, I'm going to turn up the music
Awesome.
just a smidge. Unless you would care to.
Can I? Oh, you're right. I can. Thank you. I'm not used to this power, Matt.
Well, welcome to the power show. Let's go.
Is that a little bit too loud? Maybe a little quieter.
No, that was good.
There we
Good.
go.
A
That was good. Okay.
little bit more. I feel
All
like a
right,
conductor.
one sec.
I'm like,
We're gonna do that again. Take from the top.
go.
Our story of sacrifice and solace starts tonight not from the perspective of our party of heroes, though we'll get to them soon enough. Instead, our tale begins from the eyes of a simple bird flying high above an eerily silent land, vision gliding over the mist-laden surfaces below from on high. A bitter chill of an ocean breeze sweeps through the ancient landscape of bogs, ferns, and twisted trees that litter the swamps and moors like gnarled grasping, like fingers of so many of the dearly departed, appearing almost as if to be reaching for whatever doomed belief they held before life had abandoned them to their fate, or perhaps grasping toward whatever still lives, being drowned by the boggy soil beneath them, as they would suffocate a grasping animal in a tar pit if given a chance. We see a simple gull swooping aloft the tumultuous winds, landing atop the dark, clay-tiled roofs of this town nearby, the perch granting them a view of a harbor, the strangely silent gull sweeping with gusting flaps of wide, dark wings. The bird swoops down from above the empty streets and mist-laden roads, with creaking shutters of sturdy homes, a ghost town in every sense of the word. The gull finally finds purchase on a sign hanging outside of a shop, though for but a moment, letting out a sharp cry before the door suddenly swings open. The only passage it notes is the shadow along the wall nearby and a single ring of a bell, causing the ravenous scavenger to fly away, disappearing from sight. Our focus shifts again, turning towards the harbor and into a misty sea below, creeping ever so slowly towards the mists beyond. As our vision fills with hazy, dense fog, time passes, though we only not know how much we drift aimlessly through the mists, taking hold in mind of the fleeing avian yet again, too shallow to understand the blankness over its mind. Addled, wet, and scrambling for footing on a chunk of rotten driftwood, it floats in a sea of nothingness, salty waves lapping over the side of its perch, with no land in sight. The bird appears tired, a dead wind swirling around the fog that spreads across the ocean surface. After a few moments, there is another sound of a bell, though this one is different. It's growing steadily louder as we turn our gaze towards a glowing light within the fog. the bow of a modesty-sized vessel traversing the surface. With a reserve of strength, the bird takes flight yet again, flying along the starboard side of the ship, revealing the name carved into the side of the craft. This is the Blue Dolphin, an oaken sailing vessel with white sails billowing gently in the wind. The ship caroling along the surface of the seas at a snail's pace. A number of figures move nearby on deck as the crew goes about their business. The gull finally lands again, perching on the railing of the stern castle of the ship. The whisper of voices nearby as our vision lowers, giving a view into the captain's quarters below, and the woman sitting at the desk within. She speaks as she writes, perhaps to get her thoughts out in order, and notes them down in her logbook. Captain's log, entry 47, year 750, Barovian calendar. Our lookout tells me that he believes we should reach our destination by tomorrow midday. I pray that he is right this time. Navigating these misleading seas take time, and again has been a lesson in patience for the entire crew. I missed my spot. There we go. Oh, back up. Navigating these misleading seas time and time again has been a lesson in patience for the entire crew, let alone the passengers we picked up along the way, strange as varied as they are. Still, I can't beat the coin. Maribel was definitely right about this being a lucrative business opportunity. Though I, for one, will be glad to be done with this little affair and have some semblance of peace and quiet around here for a little while. It's at that point that she hears a knock at the door. And a woman enters, and the camera pans outside of the room to our first party member. Synarth, if you would like to introduce your character, I am going to move you guys to a map. And I'm going to shut off this music and change to something else, potentially. I think this one. Let me move you to your map. Boop. And boop. And, oh shit. That's okay. It's fine. Synarth is right here. And then I believe Matt should have vision.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay,
I only have vision of my own token.
Can you see that? Can I ping you to the other token you have vision with?
You can. I don't have vision, I guess, to that. I have nothing there. All I see is,
Oh.
like, I can click on the token, but I have no vision on it.
Okay, let me try to fix that. Technical difficulties, we knew they'd come up. And boop. Come on. Open characters. No. Token properties. No, you should have vision. Let me try something else. Should have vision. Yep. 1 second, folks. We're
No
just trying to
worries.
fix
They don't
it.
see the map anyway, so it's totally fine.
Did that work?
No.
No. Curses. Well, let me think how I can fix this. It has vision.
So,
I did the thing you mentioned before, Matt. But
yeah,
it
the key
doesn't
thing is
seem
to
like
make
it.
sure that I do have, oh, now I have vision. There we go.
Now you have vision.
Yes, whatever you
Perfect.
did,
Sorry
it
about that,
worked.
folks.
And I'm going to now bring you guys to the map through the magic of Twitch.
Sorry.
There we go.
We'll get there. We knew there'd be some technical hiccups, and
It's
that's
fine.
okay.
That lasted very short compared to some of the technical hiccups that I had when I was first starting up, so no worries. Continue, please, Maeve.
Of course. As I said before, we find our first player character in a small room, littered with barrels and numerous doors. There is a table nearby with some maps and cartographer equipment and a ladder that seems to go downstairs. Zarnath, if you could describe your character, please.
Yeah, so Verkal is sitting on a small stool. He has his hood drawn over his ashen face. He's trying to hide as much as possible his skin, which is a little bit too tight to his bones. There's not much muscle there, and he has a very sickly appearance, and he tends to be a lot more reserved and closed in on himself as he's trying to not let the swaying of the boat bother him. Even though normally it shouldn't, but he still feels an uneasy sickness creeping under his skin as he feels the waves thrashing the boat every now and then. So he is a reborn. He has multiple stitches all across of his body, and he tries to keep that nature hidden from all the other crew members as much as he can, feeling a lot of unease being around living people.
All right. So you find yourself in this cabin room. You're alone. You just saw this feminine figure go through the door to your south. And you do hear some noises, yelling back and forth. You also have 3 doors to your north. And of course the map nearby and the stairwell down here. Did you want to take a peek around, see if you see anything interesting, or listen? Do something else?
Yeah, definitely gonna try to eavesdrop here. It's a little bit stronger than him. He wants to know what's going on.
Absolutely. Move yourself down towards the door. And then you are welcome to make our first roll of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Please roll a perception check.
Sounds good.
14. Not too bad. So, you've been on the ship for a few days, as has, well, all of you. The woman you saw go by is a woman that you've seen get into numerous arguments with the captain and other crew. Her name is Sophia. What you hear, however, is that it's a little muffled still, but you essentially hear them fighting about the fact that you've been on the ship for the better part of a week. She wants off. And the captain does not seem very receptive to what she desires in this point in time.
So to confirm, she wants off the ship because she's been on it for more than a week? Or is she talking about
Correct.
somebody else?
Nope, the person you saw walk into the room, Sophia. She's the one who is yelling at this captain, and you hear some words. You hear a lot of profanity. And the captain just sort of sighing and not really wanting to deal with it. And after a few moments, you do hear some stomping, and the door slams open. Are you still standing in front of it?
No, as soon as I
Okay.
hear the steps, I'm going to
There.
try to retreat back to my table.
Perfect. So yeah, the door will open, or will maybe open. Open. There we go. I forgot. I'm not as gifted as players. I have to click a certain button for it. And yeah, she's going to storm off and go through the door to your north. And I will move her out of here. Boop. Yeah, the door's wide open. The captain looks very exasperated in front of her desk. Is there anything else you would like to do at this moment?
You had mentioned there was a map on the table next to me, correct?
There is a map, yes. It is
I'd
right
like
over
to
yonder.
pick that up, yeah, actually. Or
Absolutely.
maybe not pick it up, just at least look at it, pore over it to try to figure out where we're at or where we're supposed to be.
Great. I won't make you roll for this, of course. It's pretty well labeled, actually. This is the map of a place called the Sea of Sorrows. It is littered with islands, and this map seems very piecemeal. It looks like it's kind of been put together through numerous smaller maps. Unfortunately, I did not think to actually have a handout for that. But you'd recognize the Sea of Sorrows as a domain in Ravenloft. One of the many domains, as a matter of fact. Where you've specifically come from, that's your story. And whether you have any knowledge of this Sea of Sorrows from before you entered this craft, the ship, that remains to be determined. But as you're peering to this map, I will switch to our next player character, as they here. Let me find my camera. There it is. Boop. Over yonder. Matt, can you see that?
What am I looking
Let me
at
shift
here?
click you. Sorry.
Yeah, shift ping, please.
Focus
Oh,
ping.
that's
My
much
bad.
better. There we go.
Sorry about that. I'm
Uh-huh.
getting used to doing this.
All good.
So, let's see. Uh, there we go. Okay, now it's working the way I need it to. Perfect. Eitri, if you could introduce your character.
Well, Eitri Stonefist is a dwarf, and he has been roaming the lands for his personal reasons, and he found himself on this ship. He is a little unsteady on his legs. He's used to the solid rock of underground caves and mines, so these waves are a little bit new for him. Even though it's been weeks, he can't seem to get the hang of it. So he's holding on to the railing next to him and just keep pulling in the fresh air to see if he can keep his wits about him.
Fair enough. So you're on the deck of the ship, the Blue Dolphin. The wind is barely blowing. It's very light, certainly not enough to push a craft along. You guys have kind of been just kind of floating and letting the tides guide you for the past day or so. It's very foggy around. It's kind of hard to see more than 100 feet away from the ship. The lanterns on board the ship are very helpful to allow you to kind of see the ship around you, but there's a lot of crew working, a number of sailors. There is someone at the helm, and there's a few other figures on the deck as well. What would you like to do?
I would probably walk up to this guy at the, I think that's the bow, right? The bow of the ship, yeah.
That is correct, yes. That would be the bow of the ship. He's a sailor. Lean build. Shorter hair. Kind of slipped back. He's got a goatee, and honestly, a lot of these sailors look the same. They're pretty strong. They're wearing a lot of the same stuff. But yeah, like he just seems to be working away. He's got his arm up, and he's just kind of tightening up some rope that was loose on the deck, and kind of not really paying much attention to you or anyone but his work. Do you say anything? Do you sort of move on?
He's gonna walk up to the guy and go like, I kind of feel useless around here. All this waiting.
I kind of look you up and down, sort of nod in approval. You're a pretty lean guy. Got to sort of smirk a little bit. Why do you help me with this rope? He's gonna like hand you the rope he's been winding up. Looks like there's a couple 100 feet just kind of scattered throughout the deck.
Yeah, he starts trying to replicate the movement he saw the guy do. It's probably not as neat as he did it, but he's wrapping it around.
I mean, it's a pretty straightforward task. Nothing too hard, really. Kind of do that for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, you
Don't-
you
yeah,
work
sorry.
with this sailor, sort of cleaning up the deck a little bit. And we'll move on to someone below deck. The original person that was storming around, where is Sophia? She kind of stormed down below deck. Ends up opening up a bunch of doors along the way. Goes into the bunks over here, and I realize you can't see because there's no camera. There you go. Sorry about that. Focus bang. And she just kind of lays down. And in the next room, we hear some going about. There seems to be some sort of gambling going on in the next room. And Matt, if you could describe your character for me. I will focus you where you need to be.
Yeah, great. I got you.
Yeah.
So, what you see is an individual wearing dark leathers and a sort of a duster cloak over his leather armor. Atop his head, he has a dark hat that has a sort of very round, curved brim. And his hair is pure white. His skin is sort of an off purple color, and his eyes are completely red. No white sclera at all, just red all the way through. And he is sort of with one hand, he's sort of like nursing a drink that he has in his hand. He's sort of sipping from it, and then sort of lazily looking at the table. And in the other hand, he's just playing with a pair of dice. This is Mournul. Mournul is I guess you could call him a drow if you wanted to sort of label him as such. But yeah, I guess you'll learn about more about him, hopefully, if he survives, later on.
Yes. Now, I'm kind of curious how much you've been taking these boys to the cleaners, so to speak.
I don't know, it depends how dumb they are.
Yeah. I mean, they're sailors. They're not very smart. They're kind of muttering to themselves, looking at the table. There's a number of gold pieces, silver pieces on the table. If you'd like to try to win them, roll a performance check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Performance it is.
And I'll have them roll opposed.
That's a 13.
Okay. Nice. Let's see if they do any better. Oh, they got a natural 20.
Well, there you go.
So yeah, guy to the south of you, you have come to know him as Ted. Yeah, he just kind of greedily sort of just picks up the couple coins that are on the table and swigs back a drink and sort of smiles at you with, it's not amazing dental hygiene, and goes, "You lost again."
That was the first time. The only time, he says as he drinks brings the mug to his lips.
Oh, you want to go double or nothing?
How about triple or nothing?
Fine. Just kind of like looks over to the other sailors, and they're all kind of muttering to each other. Yeah, fine. And yeah, they each put in 5 golds
Cool.
to your little pile. And yeah, you could try to deceive them that you have a better.
I do actually have a way of deceiving them. This always works.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Yeah. So he has a pair of dice in his hand, and he sort of like travels them back and forth between his left and his right hand, and he sort of does a little bit of not not uncommon prestidigitation or sleight of hand in between his sort of unnerving staring at Ted. And then he casts Minor Illusion as he throws the
Amazing.
dice down on the table.
Okay. I don't believe these boys have any real ability to see through that easily. So let me see if they have any bonuses. Does that take any kind of check on my part to see through your illusion?
So if a creature, according to the spell, if a creature wants to use the study action, which is new in 2024, to examine this image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with an intelligence check against my spell save DC.
Amazing. They have really shitty intelligence.
Why
So
do you think I bet them triple?
amazing. So we're just gonna try an intelligence check. And I got a 17.
Okay. 17.
Oh.
That's impressive.
Does that beat your spell check?
It does beat my spell save DC.
Damn.
It does indeed.
I was rooting for you. That's okay.
That's okay. That's
So
fine.
yeah, he kind of like looks you up and down and, oh, you're gonna cheat, huh? I'll see who cheats. And he's gonna swing a punch at you.
Okay, before he does, I mean, is he going to like right now? Okay. I was
Yeah.
going to say something when he said cheat.
Oh, go for it.
Okay. I would just look at him and say, I suggest that you take what you've got and walk the door. And I'm going to cast suggestion.
By all means.
You can't be good at wisdom and intelligence. At least that's my thought process anyway.
Process, yes, absolutely. So, okay. I'll have him roll a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Still got an 18.
Well, Maeve,
Dice
it
like
seems
me
like the
tonight.
dice really like you. That's fine.
Well, the good news is, Matt, you do have an inspiration you could use.
Oh.
If you...
Yes.
Actually, that won't help you. It's a saving throw.
Yeah, that wouldn't help. That wouldn't help.
Yeah, never mind then. But good to remember.
Yep.
Anywho, yeah, he's just gonna
You gonna throw a
try to
punch?
punch you.
Okay.
He's gonna throw a punch.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, his attack's not too bad. Boop. And he doesn't have an unarmed to strike, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 with a modifier. And boop. 18. Oh, 19.
19 hits.
Okay, yeah. He's just gonna hit you in the face with an unarmed attack. Although he has no bonuses to an unarmed attack, so I don't believe that actually does any damage, right?
I mean, it does do damage, right? It does 1 point of damage usually on armor
Oh,
strikes.
fair. Okay, then yeah, he bruises your cheek a little bit, and he
Yeah.
kind of like smiles to himself, like he's all proud and teach you.
So, like the hit like hits him in the face, and his hat doesn't move off his head, and he just sort of like takes the brim and he just flips the brim down, and he's like, "I'll give you that one, Ted, for free. Next one's gonna cost you."
Oh, intimidation.
Okay.
So he kind of like looks you up and down and wonders if maybe he's made a mistake.
17.
17's pretty good. I see he's gonna back off. Gonna kind of go back to counting some gold. And we're gonna fade from that scene to our final player character, Julie. And we're gonna go a little further down in the ship, over here. Now, let me just focus ping you. There you go. That should work.
Oh my god.
I'm
Is
getting the hang of this.
someone dead?
There is someone dead, correct, yes. Now, Julie, if you could describe your character for me.
Isira is just a little gnome. She's quite big for a little gnome. She's really tall. She's 4'1" and 41 pounds. Like, that's really big for little gnomes. So definitely above average, like all around. And she just kind of has this little way about her. It's just like, sunny disposition, and she really fond of like earthy tones and nature and greens and blues, and her tunic is shades of like emeralds and blues and sapphires, and her armor, she's got, it's not like knights and shiny armor. She's like, that just makes you really kind of a hard target when, I mean, I guess if your goal is to blind people as the sun hits it, I mean, but it's not really very tactical. So she kind of goes for like that brushed bronze, brushed steel kind of vibe with her armor. And so, yeah, so that's kind of her vibe, right? So that's what you're seeing. And she's got her little circlet on and her little necklace. And she's standing over her body and she's honestly just doing a little research. Like, what happened with this guy and how can I make that not happen with the next?
So, speaking of this man, you actually have a little bit of information about him. You were asked by his wife, Ivana, to come down and do last rites for him as he has passed away during this trip. You know his name is Alec Grazka, and he was middle-aged man, not doing super well. Actually was traveling to maybe find a way to heal him. But fortunately, he didn't quite make his trip. This room is, of course, filled with lots of cargo and not very well lit. A little bit of water at the bottom, the bilge, and it smells a little bit down here, not just from the body.
A little musty, a little mold and mildew. She can work with that.
Yeah.
So she does. She dips her hands into the water and she lifts her hands to the sky and she prays. Take this soul into your care. Lift it up. Take him to a better place. Place without pain, without worry. May he watch over his family like a guardian angel and give them peace, give them hope for the future, that all will be well for them too. And someday they will get to go to that good place above, and be reunited once again in love and fellowship, without heartache, without the pain, and give them comfort while they're here and peace in knowing they'll see each other once again.
That's really beautiful. I think you deserve a heroic inspiration for that. Now, I will, of course, go by Matt's same rules as previous Ravenloft and other D&D games. You have a session, 2 sessions to use it. You have this session and next session. Yeah, it works the same way as regular inspiration as far as I'm aware. You can use it to reroll something. If you happen to fail, or just don't like your roll. This cargo area seems to sort of lose a lot of its heaviness after your prayer. And you just sort of hear the sounds of the ocean, the boat rocking, the creaking of wood and metal, and the flap of sails a little bit as the wind picks up just a little bit. What would you like to do down here?
Well, she's just gonna take a look around after doing the last rites, and
All right. Do you
it's
want to
kind
move?
of
From my
gross
understanding?
down here. So she might tidy up a little bit, see if there's anything of use that she can acquire that will help her with her travelings. But she might straighten things up a little bit because it's kind of gross. Honest.
Okay. Do you want to straighten up this area? Do you want to look around a little more, see if there's anything else down here to tidy
She'll
up?
kind of look around a little bit. But, she did the thing that she came down here to do. So now she's just kind of like looking for something to do.
Okay. Make a perception check. $22, that's pretty good. So, there's a lot of things down here. Most of it's cargo, food stuff, that kind of thing. Nothing really interesting. But you do remember when you came down the stairs to get into this area, there was a cage, sort of like a brig. And inside, there was a skeleton over by the door. Well, the stairs to get up, at least. There's actually a light sort of flickering maybe 60 or 70 feet to your south, nearby where you remember this being.
She'll definitely go and take a peek at it.
All right. You see through the bars pretty easily with your perception check. There are the bones of presumably one of the crew. They look like they've been there for a long time and never really talked about it. No one's really said anything about it. It's just sort of been there. No one's really brought it up. But yeah, you walk around the bars and you do see there's a door to the south.
Well, she doesn't really got anything else left to do down here, really. So, yeah.
Yeah.
She'll go to the door.
Great. Perfect. So you go to the door. Do you try to open it at all, or do you just sort of look through?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. The door is locked, but you could certainly try to force it open if you wanted to. Or if you
Does
would
the
like to
door
take the
go
lock.
into the caged area?
It does, yes. So the door is right here.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's definitely the door to
So-
get into this area where this skeleton remains.
Well, she kind of she's a guest on this ship, so like I feel like it wouldn't be a good idea for her to. She's trapped on this ship and she's a guest on this ship. She's not ready to make waves like that right now. So she's going to let it
That
be.
is perfectly understandable.
Maybe another time, but not right now.
Great. So while you're down here in this area, the light of the lantern kind of flickers a little bit. And it gets a little dimmer. And then it just goes out. And you're in darkness. And you hear the noise of some movement inside the cage. Do you have dark vision?
Wow. I believe Gnomi's do, but I'm looking.
Let me check your sheet, because I think I updated everyone's sheet to everything they should have. Let's find out, shall we?
Looking.
I don't see anything there. I don't see any other senses.
Dark vision.
You do have dark vision,
Yep.
do you? Perfect. How
Gnomies
much?
have dark vision.
How much dark vision do you have?
It says 60 feet.
Perfect. I'm going to add that to your sheet because it appears as though I overlooked it.
It's
That's okay,
under species traits, which is under features
Yes.
and traits.
Yep, I have
So it's
updated it for
there.
you, so now it's on your sheet as well under senses. So you are able to see inside this cage. And what you see is rather disturbing. The skeleton appears to be crawling towards you with its hand outstretched and its eyes glowing as it groans. What
Well,
do you
dear
do?
love, that's not what you're supposed to do. Once you're at rest, you should be at rest. Do you need help to be at rest? I wonder if I have anything that can help you rest better, dear. Let me take a look. I don't. Turn undead. I have turn undead.
You
Would
certainly
that
do.
turn it back to dead?
That would make it run away from you.
Oh, that just makes it turn away and run away. Well, I don't
Yeah.
want to scare it.
As you're sort of standing there mulling your choices, your body feels strange as you sort of take steps towards this creature.
He's just a little guy. I mean, he can't weigh more than 5 pounds with all those bones. Oh, you poor thing. How can we help you to be at peace?
As you
Do I
move
need to
closer to the
bash your
cage,
skull again?
the bony hand
Hmm.
of this creature will reach through the bars and sort of touch the side of your face. And then the light flickers back on, and it's still exactly where you remember it being. And because Chow is kind enough to redeem something spooky comes this way, you will gain a point of stress. Even though you didn't seem very stressed.
I gain a point of stress. Where do I put that?
Oh, it's okay. I will take care of that for you, Julie.
Oh,
No
okay,
trouble
good.
at all.
Thanks.
Of course. Anywho, um, yeah. So you're down here, just kind of vibing with the universe, and at this point, you are all willing to do whatever you want to do. So Julie, would you like to stay down here, or do you want to go upstairs with all the other crew members?
She's gonna say a quick little prayer for her little skeleton friend, and then she'll
Okay.
go upstairs. Oh, dear
Amazing.
Lord, please take care of this lost soul. Help them find their peace and their center. Help guide them to the light that is your light. And then she's gonna toddle herself on up to the upstairs with everybody else. Maybe find some food, some fresh fruit or apples if she can find it, or
That's a
something. Maybe
great
she'll head to the
idea.
kitchen. The kitchen sounds like a good idea.
I will note one other thing before you go upstairs. While you were doing your prayer, when the lantern sort of came back on, you do see something glimmering inside this cell. Can't quite make out what it
Oh?
is. It's kind of mixed in with the bones. Might be
What
worse.
is that? Do I do perception to see?
You can certainly do perception again, yes. Well, that's a 19. Wait, do you have advantage?
If I do, I clicked it on accident.
Okay,
Maybe.
no worries then. We'll disregard then. That's an 18, since stress reduces your checks by 1. Well, with 1 point of stress at least. You do see that there is some sort of item sort of wrapped up in the bones of this forgotten soul, so to speak. It looks to
Maybe I
be
need to
some
take
sort of
care of
stone.
I should take a closer look at that. Maybe maybe that needs to be taken and buried so that they can find peace. So she's gonna kick the door.
Okay. By all means, you're welcome to kick the door. Strength check, please.
And strength check or unarmed?
I mean, you could punch the door. You do have pretty hefty gauntlets on, I guess.
I mean, which do you think?
I think a strength check is probably
The better option?
the better option, yes. Ooh,
Well, that
that's
wasn't a
good.
very good roll.
So you punch the bars, and you hit it in a way that it sort of reverberates through your body, and it doesn't feel good. You don't take any damage because you're wearing
Electricity.
these big gauntlets, and you're fine. But the door does not budge.
Well, I don't really have a lock-picking skill. Sleight of hand is not my forte. I guess I could try just on natural ability.
You can certainly do that.
We can
I also
certainly
think that
try, right?
you're wise enough to know there are other people on this ship you could potentially talk to that might help you with this.
Yeah.
But you're welcome to try to sleight of hand the lock open first if you desire. That's
Definitely still didn't work.
a 9. So yeah.
At least it's not a nat 1. I didn't break anything off in the lock.
Exactly.
That would complicate things quite a bit.
That would have complicated things, yes.
She takes her hairpin and puts it back in her hair. And food sounds good, but maybe she'll just tuck that little piece of something back in her brain, that little piece of knowledge, maybe to come back later.
Good thought.
So she'll head on up and find food.
Amazing.
She's just
So
a
I
little
will
gnome.
move
She needs
you
her
to where you
sustenance.
need to be, and you will be here. Now, you do hear a number of people to the south of you making a racket. You do know that's also where the kitchen is. So if you wanted to visit and get food, you certainly could. Oh, let me help you out there, Matt. There we go. Boop. And focus bang.
So that's where the food is, over where you pinged.
Yep, you gotta go down here. And
There's the door.
there's the door. Should be unlocked. Amazing. You enter this room, the mess hall of the ship. There are a number of sailors around, along with a rather dashing and mysterious purple-skinned man that maybe you've talked to over the course of this trip. Maybe you haven't.
She's going to sit right down next to him. She's very intrigued. Well met, dear friend. How are you this evening? She smiles and bats her eyes at him, expectantly, for an answer.
He's thinking.
Is he talking? Maybe
Matt,
he's
we can't
muted.
hear you.
I was muted. I silenced. I cast silence on myself accidentally for a second. I don't know. Who are you? Who are you?
Hey, I'm Isira. Isira Ironclad. Lovely to meet you. You, I must say, you are not vanilla like all these others. You are much more exciting looking. Are you exciting? Is this going to be a fun trip?
I guess it depends. This is when you say on what?
Oh, I was just expecting you to finish your thought.
That's what I thought.
I have thoughts. I just was waiting for you to finish yours. I was trying to be polite.
Well, that would be a first. Not for you. I just mean here in general.
Well, somebody has to be.
Where are you from?
Places. I travel a lot.
Oh, that's interesting.
I grew up in a small little village, but, left that place after death and destruction, and, it wasn't there anymore, so went traveling. And I'm here now. But it's good. It's fun getting to meet new people, and you look so very exciting and definitely like somebody new. And I don't believe I've met anybody who looks like you before, and I'm very intrigued. What's your race, sir? I presume. I don't know if you're a sir. Are you a sir?
To be perfectly honest, I'm not a titled individual. So
Well, okay.
you can call me Mournul.
Mournul.
Yeah.
Very lovely to meet you, Mournul. And she extends her hand for a handshake.
Pleasure's all mine, Missy. And he takes his
New friend.
hand and
Love it.
reaches out to hers and gently shakes yours. It's good to see
She's
that.
got a very strong grip.
He sort of looks down at your hand, which is this tiny little thing in his, and he's like, all right. All right, all right.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, my brother used to say it like that.
You had a brother?
I had a brother.
Was your brother like you? Oh, I'm so sorry. She doesn't let go of his hand yet. She instead clasps her other hand around it and just kind of squeezes love in with her hands. I do hope that pain is quieted a bit in your heart of losing your brother.
Not really. He was kind of a son of a bitch.
Well, maybe losing him was okay then. Well, I say that, but I don't want to presume. But you, and she hasn't let go of his hand yet.
Yeah, I noticed. He's like
Well,
looking
this is
down at his
happening
hand.
also. This is happening also. Ned, Fred, and Ted.
Oh, great.
These three men here. They kind of grumble and just kind of look and like, oh, I guess our game's over and you guys are boring. And they're going to just leave, like, kill the vibe. They're going to bring some alcohol with them and they're just going to march out the door and go somewhere else. Probably up on deck to go do some work.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I always say. He grabs the bottle that he's been pouring into his mug. He says, you drink?
Absolutely. A good amount of liquor is really great to cleanse the soul and cleanse the body of impurities.
Yeah, I don't use it for that. Here. And he just shoves the bottle towards her.
I also just find it tasty. She takes them.
You like it?
Well, of course.
All right, well, let's be friends then. Let's be friends. And he grabs one of the mugs that Ted was using,
Fantastic.
and he just puts it right next to hers and pours a glass for her, a glass for him. He says, to new acquaintances.
To friends.
We're not there yet, darling. He takes a sip.
We will be. I have faith.
While this is happening, Narth, you do hear this. Or sorry, I should say, Verkal. You do hear this from the ladder. You hear these two figures talking, and you've seen them around the ship. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't. But you can hear them sort of discussing and greeting each other down this ladder here.
Yeah, I'd sneak my way over. So I'm still trying to be as quiet and unassuming as possible. And it looks really silly because he's got this big giant cloak, so he's not really fooling anybody that he's moving invisible or anything like that. But he's still trying.
Stealthy?
Yes, I would like to.
Amazing. Feel free to roll stealth then. Let's see how you do. I believe you have a Cloak of Elvenkind, so you have advantage on your stealth checks.
Oof.
I do.
29 is pretty damn good. I don't think they hear you, even coming down the ladder.
So I'd like to be perched just on the side, so I wouldn't go inside right away. I just want to get as close as possible to overhear the conversation, eavesdrop. Very snoopy and nosy.
You can sort of see the shadows below, like on the wall and on the ladder, and you can hear them very clearly from here. They definitely haven't noticed you with the 29.
We'll continue just creeping up as close as I can get. Basically looking and paying attention to what they're saying to see whether or not they'd be unfriendly in any way.
I think you've been on the ship long enough to know that these people, they have their own ways of doing things, but I don't think any of them have been outright hostile to you.
So yeah, I will then just walk in, unless there's anybody else around that catches my attention.
Well, there's no one in the room you're in. There are, of course, the 3 doors to the north. The captain has closed the door to the south at this point. And then there's, of course, a ladder where you can hear the voices coming from.
Yeah, so go down the ladder then.
Absolutely. So let me move you to a new place. And I will ping you where you are. Come down the ladder. You see these 2 figures sort of talking. They don't seem to have noticed you.
I'll just sit down in front of them and just keep my eyes glued on the drow fellow who I've never met one of before, so curiosity is overpowering in this case.
All right.
So is this he just sits down in front of us and we don't even see him? It's amazing.
I think after a minute or two, you definitely would see him in the corner of your eye. I think you two were kind of being a little too friendly. It also sounds as though Eitri was making his way down as well. So let me move you down there too, my friend. I'll put you right over here. And I will ping you so we know where you are.
Yeah, you can hear some grumbling and stumbling and somebody with heavy steps moving down the ladders. And the door swings open and this dwarf with a billowing cloak steps in and goes like, "Ah, it's minty out there. Can't see much. Can't see much in here either." And he sits down at the table and he goes like, "Ah, Verkal. Good seeing
Nice
you
to
again.
see you, Eitri.
Yeah. Need me some food. Emptied my stomach on the deck."
I can relate to that. I wish we'd more sometime soon.
Oh, do you have upset tummies from being on the sea? I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Me legs
That's
don't like the
unfortunate.
sea.
Oh, you're not dancers, are you?
No.
Dancers adapt much better. Because you just kind of ride the waves. Just like dancing. Just kind of ride and roll with it.
I'm much better
So
on
now-
solid ground.
Solid ground.
Yes.
I hear that people who ride horses and jump horses and ride bulls and things, I hear they're really good on sea too because they're used to like that same motion of whoosh. Do you do that?
If I need to.
If you need to. Okay, so note to self, we should definitely practice. That way you're better on the sea next time. But anyway, hi, I'm Isira.
Eitri Stonefist.
Eitri. I like
Yes.
that. That has a nice ring. And what about you, sir? What's your name?
Verkal. Nice to meet you.
Ah, very nice to meet you. And this is our friend too. We have lots of friends. This is good. See, new friends.
Mournul just sort of stares at Verkal. His eyes just bearing into him. He says, "You're missing your nose."
Never needed it.
Can you smell without it?
I think so. Most of the time, anyway. But I don't need to.
He pushes the bottle across the table at him and he says, "What's that smell like?"
Verkal will just sort of lean over a little bit and sort of look, not leaving Mournul's gaze as he does it. He goes, "Smells like booze, but I never had any.
Should try it. Little Missy over here is partaking. I can say that she's much more, much more pleasant to deal with than before.
She was worse, and Verkal will be pouring himself a drink while he does that.
I wouldn't say worse. I would just say more, more the kind of person I prefer to deal with.
What was it?
Verkal will take the bottle and offer it to Eitri.
Those
Thank you,
comments go right over the top of Isira's head. Easy to do with her being so short, but right over the top. She just keeps smiling and takes another sip.
Speaking of Isira, have you let go of your new friend's hand yet? Okay.
She did when he offered her to drink that, but not until then.
Okay. Well, good to know. It seems Chat really likes you tonight. So, just as before, the wind picks up and the lights flicker a little bit. And you hear a terrible crash nearby. And you look around and you don't see the others. What do you do?
Well, that's odd. Does anything strike her as odd besides the fact that everybody's disappeared in the scene?
What's
Like
darker?
anything stand out?
Everything seems entirely too quiet to you.
Well, this is a funny ship. Yeah, Is the drink still in her hand?
So you look down and you see this mug. And you look at it. What do you drink it? Do you just kind of look at the beverage inside? What do you do?
She'll go ahead and take a drink. Is it still there? Is it everything?
So yes, you take a swig of this drink and you taste it, and it doesn't taste right at all. It has a very metallic smell and taste to it, and it's warm. And you look down,
Warm
and it's
and
blood.
metallic. Well, that's not what I like to drink. And she's gonna look around the room, and she's gonna keep the mug in her hand, but she's gonna look around the room. Anything strike her as odd in the rest of the room?
Not really, no. The door, which is open, sort of creaks slightly. And then the wind picks up again and it slams shut. And you kind of come back, and you're still where you were sitting. They're still sitting around you talking. You just kind of zoned out for a few minutes. Or maybe a moment. You don't really know. And unfortunately, because Chat loves you, you get a second point of stress.
Ugh.
Oh, that's great.
I do ask Chat if you could spread it around a little bit. That's all.
Did we notice this?
Are we?
You
yeah.
do. Yeah, so you notice her going eerily quiet for a few seconds, like she's just kind of not there. And she kind of comes back and it's just chipper she's been this entire time.
This is a very odd ship. Have you guys noticed? It's like it's got its own little hidden personality.
We've been stuck for over a week right here, so yeah.
It's been
Seems
about
a
a week,
little bit
yeah.
odd that we haven't moved at all.
Yeah, it's like something is drawing it to this place.
Mournul sort of looks around and he
Yeah.
says, I wonder if they're here.
Who? Who's here?
Mournul stands up. Are there portholes or anything like that in this area here?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, so he like walks over to the side here and opens the portholes. and looks out onto the sea.
All right.
Nothing but
This-
mist out there.
That's the
The
problem.
sea is very calm. You barely feel breeze, and yes, mist, as far as the eye can see.
He looks back at the other three and he says, I gotta ask you a question.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if the three of y'all have been passengers on this ship for any reason than to go to new places and discover your fortunes and all that jazz. But and I don't mean to sort of pry too much, especially you. He points over at Verkal.
Mournul, as you're saying this, to everyone else in the room, you sort of just trail off. And you hear something. The sound of something outside of the porthole. You just sort of hear a scream. You look back outside?
Shit. I turn around and I open the porthole.
Great. Barely on the edge of the mist, you see a rowboat that has taken on a lot of water. And there is someone, it's a bit hard to see though, just frantically trying to get the water out of the boat, and all you hear is them just panicking.
God damn it. He drops the board.
Doing out there.
Drops the board to the porthole, and without saying anything to the other three, he just strides out the door and tries to get to the top deck.
Amazing. You make it to the top deck.
Okay.
Uh,
What's the captain's name?
you will,
Sorry, just
the captain's name, of course.
recollection here, right?
Absolutely. I haven't really introduced her to you.
No,
You know her as Captain Delphina. But you also know that is not her real name. Her name is Mercy.
Captain Mercy.
It's Mircea.
Oh, Mircea.
Yes.
Mircea. Okay, gotcha.
Mercia, thank you.
No
Mercia.
worries. Yeah.
Mercia Petri
Mm.
is her full name.
So yeah, I just walk up to her. If I can I see her on the top deck?
She's not on the top deck.
Okay.
You get up to the top deck, and no one is here.
Okay. Else?
You do still hear the sound of someone frantically trying to bail out their rowboat, but the mists sort of have enveloped the craft more, and you don't see them. You can just hear them.
And there's no one, not even anyone in the crow's nest, no one in the rigging, nothing.
There is no one on the ship, and I'm making sure you don't see anybody because I'm moving them all to jam there. There you go. Yeah, there's no one else on the ship. There's no one at the helm. There's no one in the crow's nest.
I don't know where you put me. Sorry, Maeve.
Oh, sorry. My bad. My apologies. Here you are, Matt.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
I'm doing my best to remember to focus ping.
You're kicking some butt. Yeah. So, like, on what side of the ship is the
It'd be
did I
on the starboard side.
Okay. So yeah, then I think that I would like look out over the starboard side. Can I see anything? Just mist?
All you see is mist, and very quickly the sound of the person you heard fades. And it's just mist again. And you sort of blink once or twice, rub your eyes, and you look around, and everyone's on the ship again. And unfortunately, you also take a point of stress.
He sort of laughs to himself as he sees everybody else. He says, Y'all have a sense of humor. Guess I'm just standing in the punchline.
For everyone else below deck, you just see Mournul look out the porthole and then go silent and just walk away. He doesn't say anything to you. He doesn't do anything weird. She just sort of turns and leaves the room. No explanation.
What is going on here?
Verkal would like to go to the porthole as well to take a look outside to see if he can piece together what caused the sudden shift in Mournul.
I'm telling you, this ship, there's something about her. Like, there's something weird going on here. Like, she's got her own thing. Like, maybe she's trying to entertain us, or maybe she's got a story to tell, and maybe she needs help. Maybe there's a reason why we're here. We're stuck here because there's something going on and we gotta fix it so we can get to the next place.
But how do we know what's wrong?
Well, she's trying to tell us. We've got to listen. We've got to listen more carefully because she's trying to tell us what she needs. They always tell you what they need. You just got to listen to the trees. And I know it's harder because the trees aren't living when they're in boat form, but their soul and spirit are still here. And we just got to listen a little harder and she'll tell us what she needs.
As you say those words, we just need to listen. Mournul, you were on deck. You hear the ominous sounds of thunder in the distance. As it starts to rain.
Mournul fixes his hat and makes sure that it's like fully on. Adjusts his cloak. Make sure that it doesn't get his armor wet underneath. Says, never used to have this back at home. Do I see a storm anywhere, or is it just like right above me, bam, there's a storm? Like, do I see?
You see a storm has rolled in almost without notice. The crew is now suddenly trying to, pull the sails in, tighten the hat. Like, just make sure everything's locked down. Thunder gets louder and louder.
God damn. No. I think he would go back down under the back down deck, below deck.
Okay. It gets a little less thunderous and raining, but the rest of you hear this below deck as well. You can still hear this storm picking up outside.
Finally, some wind.
Yes, of course, wind.
Are we actually moving, though?
The ship is moving. You can definitely feel it shifting back and forth, things that are sort of upright. Some of it starts to fall over. Things on flat surfaces sort of start to roll a little bit as the ship sort of gently at first, but it starts to get a little bit more violent as things start getting tossed about.
Eitri grabs the table and goes like, "Oh, here we go again."
Oop, there we go. Back down here.
Yeah, I put you
Thank
back.
you. No, it's all good.
With
We're
your
good.
friends.
We're good. We're all good. Raining a spell out there.
Mournul sort of rejoins you. He's definitely wet. Water's just kind of dripping off his hat, the rest of his clothes.
You okay?
I'm fine. I'm just wet.
Just didn't finish your thought earlier. So,
Yeah, I was distracted by something. Sorry.
Oh, this is the perfect time for this. One of our wonderful chat has redeemed a Tempt the Fates Taroka card. Violet Fiasco, who would you like this card to go to? Oh no.
Twice.
We do just say
Two of them.
Sarah. So 2 of them. So which 2 players would you like to receive one of these cards? And I'll draw them one by one.
I accidentally did it twice, so I'll pick one, and chat picks the other.
Oh, interesting. Okay, Sarah, who would you like to pick?
Of
And while I'm doing that one, you guys
course
can.
she picks
Oh, for
me.
Matt.
She picked
Of
me.
course she picks you.
Let's
of I'm
go.
honestly not surprised.
Yeah,
but that's
it's fine.
okay. All right, we're going to show the complete Taroka deck. And we're going to deal, after I shuffle, boop, we're going to deal a card. For 1 yard, and we're going to deal it to Matt. And deal.
Okay,
All
I
right,
got
Matt.
the card. You want me to put it onto the board?
Yeah,
here?
if you could. Let me know what you got.
Okay, I got the Elementalist.
Oh. Should we? There we go.
Yeah,
Oh, does it not automatically add in the flavor text? Oh, how dare you.
that's okay.
That's okay. I'll tell you what it does. Or at least
Please.
what the flavor text is.
Let's go.
Let me find it. I need to locate it on my list. This is...
Vengeance on me. It begins.
Okay. Oh, also, Sarah, you should let me know. Do you want Matt to learn the boon of the card or the bane of the card? If you wouldn't mind. The Elementalist, where are you? There you are! Amazing. So, Sarah, would you like Matt to learn the good thing about this card or the bad thing about this card? Because he gets both. Well, she's deciding.
Yeah.
I will read you the flavor text.
Flavor it.
It is the triumphs of nature over civilization, natural disasters, and bountiful harvest. I think this card is perfect for our current situation, so to speak.
Violet
Oh,
Fiasco
Mournul.
says, do I learn one? But that's not
Yes.
necessarily the one I get.
Correct. Essentially, there is a boon and a bane on every card. You tell me if you'd prefer him to learn the boon or the bane, and that is what I will tell him once I do a little bit of flavor. And then he gets to decide if he wants it. So if you want him to know the good thing, great. If you don't know the bad thing, also great. So, aside from what happens from this card, the rain sort of picks up, and the lights flicker again. A wave hits the side of the ship, and splashes water through the open porthole, and sort of starts filling the kitchen a little bit. And in the water, it sort of congeals and sloshes around, and you sort of look down at it, and it's sort of like grasping for you. And you feel something. You feel that if you wanted to accept the power the seas provide, that you may, for a time, have a new ability. Or something helpful, at least.
Clarifying question from Violet Fiasco, who says, so if she says boon...
Oh, no. I see your question. You just tell me which one you want him to know about.
Mm-hmm.
He gets both the boon and the bane. That's how
Right.
I've designed these Baroka cards.
Right.
So he'll get something beneficial, and he'll get something not so beneficial for a time. Yeah, no matter what you choose him to know, boon, please.
She says
Amazing.
boon.
So, the boon of this card is called Elemental Attacks. Fitting, I think. For the next 24 hours, you may substitute the damage type of a spell or weapon with either fire, cold, or lightning damage.
Yeah, I'm taking it. 100%.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, you're going to take it. So, for the next 24 hours, all damage you do, you get to choose fire, lightning, or cold.
Roger that.
And you get access to all three.
Amazing.
Now the bane of the card.
Do I get to
For
learn
the next
that right
24
now?
hours.
Oh, yeah, please.
Yes, you
hit me.
do, actually.
Let's
For the next 24
let's go.
hours,
Yeah.
Matt,
Yes.
you are vulnerable to fire, cold, and lightning damage.
Amazing. Let's... Yes. Yes and yes.
Amazing. So we'll just keep track of that. If you do happen to take fire, cold, or lightning damage, we'll
Cool.
figure it out. And
24
you'll just
hours.
take double what the damage is.
All right.
But, yes, Matt can be Jenny for a day, exactly. But yes, essentially, when you use your bow or magic, you can substitute the damage type. It's
Cool.
pretty useful, I think.
Cool.
I think the I think chat. Let's see. What does chat think? Chat's thinking entry. I think. Yeah? Eitri? Is that what the consensus is? Chat? You tell me. Let me know. At least that's the votes I've seen. Anywho, I will get another card ready. And yes. Chat says yes. Eitri, okay, friend. Oh, wait. Come on. Just one card, thank you. Alright. Eitri, if you could show us what card you have. Alright.
Is that visible?
There we go.
Indeed, it is the Rogue. Oh, I love this one. Let me find it on the list. And do. I wish they were in alphabetical order sometimes. Anywho, while this is happening, feel free to roleplay amongst yourselves while
Oh,
I find what I need.
yeah, I think Mournul, he sort of, looks at his hands for a moment. He sort of grasps them. Sort of, his fingers go, they curl in and out, and he's like, well, that's new.
Fingers is new?
No. I've had these for a while, but I appreciate it. No, it's like a little tingle I can feel in between them. It's kind of cool. Here, watch this. He walks over to Verkal and he sort of sticks his finger out, and there's a little zap of static electricity that arcs into his shoulder.
Just see the arm spasm out of control.
Bring back.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
to me.
Bring. Oh, you're next.
Yeah,
Okay,
to me.
good. Yeah. So hold on
She
one
puts
second.
out her finger to touch his finger.
All
Do
right.
it to me.
Now, hold on, lady. I can do lots of different things. Check this out. And he just puts his hands together. He rubs them, and then he blows his both palms, and you see a tide of like frost that just washes over your face.
She just puts her chin up into it, like, ah, that feels like home. That's fantastic.
That's literally cool.
That was cool.
I don't know what
So-
happened, but I just sort of feel like, you know, you can sort of feel like you do certain things.
That's
Eitri-
fun. The ship gave you something fun. The ship is trying to talk to us, and we're trying to figure out what she's trying to say. But that's kind of cool. She gave you a gift.
Speaking of what the ship's trying to say, Eitri, you're sort of standing there watching this whole debacle between these three people you don't know that well, or at least two of them you don't know very well. The ship sort of shifts to the side abruptly, and things sort of start to tumble over. And this big jug from above your head starts to fall directly towards you. What do you do?
He's gonna let go of the table and dodge.
Okay. Dodge away. Make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Right. Dexterity. Let's see if I understand what I have to do.
Let's find out.
That's a 14.
You can roll a second time. That you have advantage. A 21.
That's
Amazing.
better.
So you dodge out of the way. And when it's 21, not only do you dodge out of the way, you manage to just catch this big jug. It's filled with just sloshing alcohol, saving it from shattering everywhere. And you feel a little strange. You feel a little lighter on your feet. You have the rogue card. Now, these cards are a little different. This is a Master Suit card. This card does not have a boon. This card does not have a bane, but it does have an additional effect attached to it. If you choose to accept this card, the power you get from it is permanent. And I will tell you what the good part of the card does. The rogue card is anyone whom money is important, those who believe money is a key to their success. When you take this card, you will permanently gain access to the evasion feature as listed in the rogue class feature page.
Jesus.
Which is very useful in circumstances. And if you need some information on what that does, whenever you are required to make a dexterity saving throw, or a saving throw to avoid a spell, you can choose to try to evade it. If you succeed, you take no damage from that spell or effect.
I'm gonna accept that. That sounds really useful.
Amazing. Now, I'm not going to tell you what the curse does until it affects you.
I thought you said there wasn't any bane on this one.
There's not. It has a negative effect.
That's a bane!
The ability. That's a curse, Matt.
No,
It's a curse.
Semantics. Semantics.
You know what? Tell you what. I will tell you what the bane does then. How's that sound? If you
So
use
I'll
this
leave that
feature-
up to you if you want to keep
She
it.
suckered you,
It's
Arna.
okay.
She
No,
suckered
It's
you.
okay.
No, don't tell him.
She suckered
Oh,
you.
don't.
You don't want to
Oh,
tell
don't
She
him.
said,
Okay.
"Oh, there's no bane. Take it. There's no bane." And then she's like, "Oh, by the way, there's a curse."
No, don't tell him until it happens. It makes it more fun.
It makes
I
it more
agree.
fun for some of us. So I will add that ability to your sheet for you, so you don't forget about it. The 24-hour ones will not be added to the sheet because, no real reason to do that. So it'll disappear. And Red has actually redeemed the final Tempt the Fates. But I'm gonna wait for that one. Because I feel like there's some things that need to happen first. So, you're all sort of sitting here, you know. Some of you were showing off some new abilities. Some of you were just kind of watching. And the ship shifts harder. You hear a loud crack as a bolt of lightning hits the ship. The calm you felt is gone. It shifts with sudden violence. The clouds get darker, meaner, as the rain, the lightning, the thunder picks up. More waves rock the ship, throwing it around like a child's toy. And the ship, after being hit with the bolt of thunder and lightning, sends everyone aboard into a panic as far as the crew goes. You hear the ringing of a bell. A ringing that I think any of you would recognize means there's a problem. What do you do?
I think we're gonna run towards it, right?
Always,
Of course.
Always
Well,
run to the
Well,
problems.
of course you run towards it. I mean, doesn't everybody run into a fire?
Cricket.
To put it out,
That's what
right?
she's-
Cricket.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, so let's go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and see what's going on. You guys can come if you want to.
You concern me, little person.
My mom said that all the time. Oh. Okay, so I'm going. So she's gonna go. She
Hey.
just runs her little legs.
You guys actually see the door to the south of you kind of kick open as the chef, whose name is Zed, because all the crew names rhyme.
Jesus. Ted.
not all of them, but-
Fred.
Ned.
Ed.
Ned.
Ned. Yes,
Ed.
sorry. Continue.
And there's Bob.
Of course there is.
Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. It's cool.
So yeah, you guys start running up towards the deck, it sounds like. Let me just remove you from the board here. Okay, let me move you to the deck. And I can do this very easily. I just do that. And then I shift bing. Boop. There you go. Most of the crew that you know on this ship are here. Even a lot of the passengers are on the top deck, trying to damage control. The ship is smoldering a little bit up near the bow. And then you hear another crack of thunder as it crashes down and hits the starboard side. Let me find where I need. Come on. There we go. Yes, with an ear-splitting crash, your ship pitches hard to port as a stroke of lightning impales the starboard hull. Crimson flames spring to life, engulfing fully half the length of the vessel. Rope snap, masts splinter, and screams of the dying challenge the cacophony of the storms for supremacy. A great wave crashes upon the burning hulk. And the ship is very much on fire. What do you do?
Looking for anything to put it out. I'm assuming the crew is already moving and getting
The crew
whatever
is
they need.
Doing their best. Several of these crew members have been thrown overboard up
Oh.
where the explosion happened. And the rest of them are doing their damnedest with buckets and everything else they can muster to try to put the fire out. It's not working very well.
If there's anybody in immediate danger, I'd focus on that first. Try to help. Like if there's people that are being thrown overboard, but they manage to like latch onto the side of the ship or something, try to help them back on board, maybe.
So the people that have been thrown overboard, you do not see. There is one man here who has been thrown back, but has not been thrown overboard, and he looks pretty injured from this lightning.
Yeah, I'd go help him first.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I guess assess. It's likely severe burns. So try to tend to that, bandage it, maybe something.
Great. So you tend to this man's burns. How do you do that? Do you heal them? Do you do a medicine check?
Yeah, I'd like to first see how severe it is. So if I can check that first to determine whether or not he needs actual curing with magic.
Amazing. I believe that a study action would work for this, no? I think that's one of the new things that you can kind of observe something.
All right. So what do I need to do? Just
well,
roll, or?
let's see. Study. Why is it not on my list here? You can make a wisdom check or a medicine check just to see how
Okay.
it looks.
Yeah, 15.
15, yeah. He appears to be very singed. One side of his beard is completely burned off. He's smoldering as his shirt is burned. He definitely has at least second and perhaps some third-degree burns where he was thrown back. And he is in tremendous pain. He is just gritting his teeth and trying not to scream. He's in so much pain. And the sea salt and the rain hitting his wounds is not helping.
Yeah, I'd like to cure the wound if I can.
Amazing. You may certainly roll a healing spell. What would you like to use? I think you have some on your sheet, if I recall.
Yeah, I think if I read it right, it should be that.
Sure thing. Let's see what you have for spells. You definitely have Cure Wounds, yes. You may roll your 2d8 plus 2.
Yeah, I think it
Or you
did
can actually just
already.
click on
Yeah.
Oh, did it? Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Well, you heal him pretty well, 13. He looks a lot better. He's still a little injured, but he's able to get on his feet, and he kind of just kind of clutches his arm. He's like, "Thank you." And he's
All hands on deck, right?
over. Yeah. The captain is actually just barking orders at this point, just telling the various people whose names rhyme, do their job. And you just sort of hear her yelling at them. Fire's still burning the ship, though. Does anyone else want to do anything?
Are there a lot of people that are hurt, or was he just the only one?
He was the only one that wasn't thrown overboard.
Okay, and we can't get to the ones that were thrown overboard, correct?
You do not see them.
Okay, so water and fire and put it out. Are there any big, large cloths we can smother it?
Not that you can see. There's sails, of course.
Well, let's not burn the sails.
Yeah, let's not burn the sails.
So yeah, find a bucket or something and try to get these fires out.
Okay. You may certainly look around for a bucket. What is everyone else doing?
I think Eitri's gonna grab some buckets and try to put out the fire.
Okay. By all means. You start to put out the fire. The rain definitely helps. You're winning, needless to say. At least until another bolt of lightning strikes the center mast.
Jesus.
And splits the ship asunder. The ship is in splinters. And each and every one of you is thrown into the sea. Please make it a dexterity saving throw.
Fucking hell. I mean, I kept my heroic inspiration.
Let's
I fucked up.
change that.
Sorry, I rolled twice accidentally. I got a 20. Non-natural.
Oh, perfect. Amazing.
So Apparently, I just have advantage on all the time, but
You can
It's
change
okay.
that.
You can change that.
but with heroic, I'd like to
You
not
can
have
reroll it.
that too.
Yeah, you can absolutely reroll it. You also have chat inspiration too.
So,
So
with
you are welcome to
inspiration, what do I do?
reroll the text. Just reroll your roll.
Wow, that's
Okay.
big.
Jesus. 2 to a 3.
Would you like to use your other inspiration from
Hey,
chat?
Julie, real quick change
Yeah?
though. You're rolling dexterity checks, not
Oh, yeah,
saving
that would be-
throws, which
Oh,
could alter
sorry
the
about
that's
benefit.
that could. Hold on.
Not to say that,
Where-
like, what's your modifier on your dexterity saving throw, right?
Oh, it's still a +1.
Oh, well then it's the same.
Do you want to roll one more
So-
time, Julie? Or do you want to keep
Sure.
it 3?
Blown through all your inspirations. Woo! An 8! Hot damn.
Okay,
Well, maybe I won't drown.
maybe. At least for all of you, you take... Oh, I rolled really low. That's great. So for Julie, since I think you're the only one who failed, I don't think anyone has failed. Everyone else did good. Amazing. Julie, you take 6 points of thunder damage.
6 points of thunder.
Everyone else
That's
takes 3.
exciting.
And you're all thrown overboard.
Ugh.
And
How
the
much
ship,
do we take?
and you only take 6. Or sorry, you only take 3. Only Julie took 6. Because she failed.
Okay.
Amazing. So the ship is sinking. There's no easy way around that. You hear a horrendous crack as the balancer of the ship just buckle. And you hear a lot of screaming as the ship rather quickly begins to sink below the waves. Now, the storm is still going. What would you like to do?
And we
Try to find a
see
piece of
some
wood
land.
as like to float on.
Okay. You are welcome to try to find something to grab a hold of. Do a search action. Which I believe you can do with your wisdom, or perception's perfectly fine.
That die likes me.
Huzzah! Amazing. So yes, you do find a piece of the ship to grab a hold on. Does anyone else do this?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Amazing. Then yes. By all means, make a perception check. DC's not very high. There's a lot of pieces of the ship in the water. Say it's a 10.
Okay, so I find a barrel or
find it?
something.
I got a
Yes.
12.
Yep. All right. I would say all of you find something to grab a hold to. Now, there's a few things to consider. The storm is raging. It is vicious, and there is nothing left of this ship above the waves. I need each of you to make a choice. This storm is going to last for some time. That is going to be difficult to hold on to your wood and pieces of debris. So you have a choice. 3 choices, really. You can take a level of exhaustion. You can choose to use up a charge of one ability you have. Or you can roll a damage die to see how well you weather this storm.
I'm gonna choose the damage die.
You're gonna choose a damage die. Great.
Same.
Same.
Perfect.
How does the exhaustion affect me?
So
Exhaustion has been changed.
Yeah, it has.
Which is great, because it
Good.
was much more brutal before. Essentially, you gain I believe, -2 to your first level of exhaustion, and you lose 5 feet of movement.
It's 2 times your proficiency bonus.
2 times your proficiency bonus. Ooh.
Yeah. So, at least, let me double check on that. I think it might be 2 times your level. Let me just check.
I'm also going to turn the music down just a smidge. It's a little loud.
Conditions exhaustion is the new thing here. It is, according to the condition rules, 2024. It is 2 times exhaustion. Where are you? Under E. Luckily, we haven't had to do it in 2024 that much. Yeah, it is 2 times. It's what? Yeah, an exhaustion level, and it's 2 times your exhaustion level. So it's not 2 times your proficiency level. So if you have exhaustion level 1, your penalty is 2 times your exhaustion level.
Okay.
And that's the penalty you take on all D20 tests.
Would you prefer to do that, or would you prefer the damage, or just losing some charges of your abilities?
I'll take the damage, I think.
The damage. So it sounds like everyone's liking damage.
We don't like damage, Maeve. We're just choosing it.
I am aware. Well, the storm is going to last for 3 hours, and you will take a d6 of damage per hour, which is 15 damage. I rolled a lot higher at that time. Now, the storm does die down, and the waves sort of become a lot less harsh. And you just sort of hear the rain stop, but the thunder is still in the distance. And after this storm is done, you see maybe half a dozen crew members around you doing very similar things, holding on to whatever remains of this ship. They also look equally as exhausted. I'm going to move you to a different map now.
So we all took 15 points of damage, yeah?
Correct.
Got it. Ah, nice map.
Thank you. I did my best to find maps that I thought worked. So, the waves have died down, and a number of the crew look exhausted. Let me just make sure they're on the board so you can see where they are. And then I think it might be time to do our other Taroka poll. But in the meantime, we're all floating around in the sea. What do you want to do?
So the ship is gone?
The ship is very gone, aside from a few errant pieces of driftwood and other items from the ship, along with a couple bodies floating around. You see a few sailors. You see a number of just carnage everywhere. And the waves have calmed. The storm has calmed. You can still kind of hear thunder in the distance. But you're safe for now.
Can we see land anywhere? Do we know which way land is supposed to be?
Unfortunately, you do not see land anywhere. All you see, as far as the eye can see, is ocean and mist.
She's gonna try to swim towards some of the others with her little boogie board thing, piece of driftwood, and suggest that they try to stay together and find land together.
Okay.
Where are you?
Do
Bottom right corner.
Oh, there.
Ish.
yeah, some of you
I
are a
see
little
you.
spread out.
Yeah.
You may move your tokens wherever you think you would be, and there are a number of crew around that are also trying to keep afloat. If you want to move them,
I
or
cannot
suggest
move my
they move
token.
somewhere.
Yeah, we don't have
Oh
control of these
no!
tokens.
Curses! I thought I fixed that. One moment, please. Boop. I can fix that. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. You were down there. You should have control of that one. And
There we go.
I'll fix that in a jiffy, guys.
Paddle, paddle, kick, kick, kick.
In the meantime, you're trying not to drown.
Yes.
Huzzah! I just need to U-mount. Boop. And where are you? There's Mournul. Perfect. Okay.
I found somebody.
Great. So yes, some of the crew doing their best. Not gonna lie, they're not doing too good. Is he not on the right layer? Let's see. Oh,
Try to
yes.
get together, guys. We can help each other. We can make it through.
Is this person up here alive?
Can you ping them for me?
Yeah, top right corner.
Right corner. That guy. Yeah, he's alive.
Then yeah, I'd just like to actually move back. I'd help him first before going down.
Amazing. So you guys just kind of get together to the best of your ability. A lot of the other crew moves in. Some people, not great swimmers. The sailors are fine, but some of the people you were on the ship with, they're not doing good. The water is naturally calm. And during that time, I think I should do the other Tarokable and see what comes of it. Let me find out. All right. Verkal, what do you have?
I don't know.
I believe there is a way to just drag it onto the board. If not, I can do it. There's a card above your name on Roll20. If you see it.
Yeah, I don't see it right now.
Okay, that's okay. I can drag it on the board for you, I think.
Thanks.
Of course. Okay. Did that not work? I know I dragged you onto the board. There
Did
it
that
is.
work? Okay.
That worked. Okay. What do we got? Oh, the Tempter. Okay. Let me see what that one does. So hard to find them on the list. I really wish there was a better way to do this. Oh. This is a High Taroka card. And will not come into effect immediately. So the good news is you are safe at the moment.
At the moment.
And you do not have to choose about its effects, because its effects will happen regardless.
Nice.
So, let me just get rid of this card real quick. And, yeah. Card. Okay. So, Ocean is pretty calm. You guys are kind of doing your best to get everyone together. People look.
Oh. Did we lose Maeve's audio? Uh-oh. For some reason, I can't hear Maeve anymore. Maeve, are you muted? Can you guys hear me? Hello? What's going on, guys? Can you guys hear me? Hello? They can't hear me, guys. I know you guys can hear me, but I don't know if they can hear you. Uh-oh. This is very strange. Hold on. Weirdness is occurring here. I'm going to disconnect from Discord and go back in. Let's see if that fixes it. Okay. Can you guys hear me in Discord?
What
Oh,
is
there we go.
There we
dumb?
go. That was weird. Discord
Okay.
Discord
Yeah, that
dropped
was-
for like about 30 seconds here, folks.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
let's try that again. Rewind.
Rewind. Okay.
Go for it, Maeve.
I will. Sure. Okay. So
Apologies
you're
on
each
that.
doing your. It's okay. Yeah, you're each doing your
I
best.
just thought
to-
everybody was thinking very hard.
I thought so
like,
too, and I'm like, why is
wow.
nobody talking? Nobody can hear me. Chat was like, I can hear you. I can't hear anybody else.
No trouble at all. So you're each doing your best to keep afloat in this ocean of mist and misery. And you do see one crew member, one of the sailors, struggling to the south. He's sort of bobbing in the waves and sort of like panting. And he looks pretty tired, a lot more tired than the other sailors you've seen. You actually kind of recognize him. A lot of these guys look really similar, but he's the guy you healed earlier. And he's just sort of doing his best to make it over to you. And you just hear a scream, and he disappears between the waves. And as
Can I peek underwater to see if I can see where he went?
you can certainly try.
Right.
You peek underwater. How much vision do you have?
I think it's just regular vision that Reborn has.
Okay. Let me see how far away you are from him. Pretty far. So you don't really see anything past 60 feet, I don't think. Underwater. Sort of look around, you come up, and you feel something brush against you. Look around in a panic. You see a fin. And then you see two fins. And then you see more than two fins. And I'd like you all to roll initiative, please. After we get back from our break.
Ah!
Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I was hoping to get there before midnight.
It's all good. I think this is a horrible time for me to say that I have a fear of the ocean.
Good to know.
Jeez. Like a real life fear of the ocean?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yay.
no.
You know what?
Don't worry.
We
I'll protect you.
we find out our phobias, our players' phobias, as we play. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fine, guys. It's fine.
All right. So, break. Yes, Maeve?
Break, yes.
Amazing.
And initiative
great.
after break.
Initiative
Initiative
after
after break, yes.
Fun.
I did not expect chat to give you guys 3 tarot couples in one session.
Listen, they'd like to play with their toys.
I'm here for it, though.
Let's go.
And I will be keeping track of all the cards you get with my deck.
Awesome.
Also, is my video quality bad? I feel like it's bad. Like,
No,
You're out of focus.
it's
Yeah.
a little bit out of focus. You could do one of these. This is the trick with these videos. You just put your hand here and you slowly bring it back to your face. I learned that from one of these cool influencer YouTuber people things, and it worked. I don't know
Oh shit,
why.
that did work.
What?
I'm
Who
here
knew?
for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we'll be back. What? How long you want, Maeve? Tell us.
7 minutes.
7 minutes. Oh my god. All right.
7 minutes.
All right. 7 minutes.
Good for one coffee.
7 minutes.
See you guys in 7.
Welcome back. For those of you just joining us, our party have had an unfortunate mishap with their current vessel and are now hopelessly adrift in the Sea of Sorrows. They're about to roll initiative because there are some things in the ocean that may or may not want to murder them. And let's see what happens, shall we? So please, by all means, friends, some initiative.
All right, let's go.
And I will bring you all of your new friends.
Quick question on the character
Yeah.
sheet. It says advantage, disadvantage, automatic, and query. It doesn't let me just click the advantage button off. It makes me click on something else. And I'm
There
not sure
should
how
be a way to
make it
change
go
that. Let me
away.
go to your sheet real quick. And
I just don't know how to do it.
Automatic. And it should be fine now. It should just be
So
on the automatic.
automatic is what it should be then.
Yeah.
Okay, I could switch between them, but I couldn't just make the box disappear.
Yeah.
So
It's
it
no trouble.
wasn't clear.
Let's
There you go.
roll
Ooh,
some of your
that's a
friends
pretty
here.
nice number.
3. The number of the counting shall be 3.
Hmm.
All right.
Do not
character
proceed to
sheets.
4.
So let's roll some friends.
And 5
Yeah.
is right out.
Right out.
Now, to make my life easy, they're all going to go on the same turn depending on their size.
That's a lot of sharks. It's 4
That's a lot of
sharks.
sharks, yes.
5
That's a lot of
sharks.
sharks. But the good news is, you have friends to help you. So it'll be
sure.
fine, I'm sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
Wait,
it'll be fine.
hoo-ha.
It'll be fine. You're fine.
They're basically temporary hit points.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the fucking spirit. Okay. Let's give you some suitably good music for this, yeah?
Everybody's thinking it. I just
this
said
one,
it.
right?
Or he just said it.
Yes.
Everybody's thinking it.
Yeah. Fair.
So, it's fitting
Just
you
gotta
go
run faster
first.
than the guy next to you.
It is fitting that Verkal goes first, given he is the one who have noticed his new friend. You feel a shadowy figure swim by you, and you see a fin in the water. What do you do?
I'm assuming I'll have to draw my short sword. Since I don't think I can use a bow in the water here.
Oh, you are clinging to debris.
Okay,
You could
so
try to get on top of your debris if you wanted to.
yeah, I guess I'll do that. I mean, I'd look at the debris first. Is it actually big enough to hold me?
Yeah.
Okay,
This
then
isn't a Jack and Rose situation. It's big enough.
okay.
I'll never
So, yeah.
let go, Verkal. I'll never let go.
So then, yes, I would like to try to actually take a shot at Jaws over here to.
Big guy, okay.
You want to go for the big motherfucker? I get it.
Yeah, because I'm more scared of him right now.
Amazing.
So, let me just see here. Because I have that Dread Ambusher. Is it that I roll it on a hit? That I would roll it? Okay. So
If
just a
you
normal
hit-
shot first.
I believe you crit.
Okay.
I would say a 25 hits, yes.
Okay.
Now,
So-
I believe you get to roll your damage die twice, unless I am mistaken. Let me see what Dread Ambusher does for you.
2d6.
Amazing. So yeah, 2d6.
Okay. Did I have advantage on the shot?
I believe you may with Dread Ambusher. Let me see if I can find it on your list of things you can do. There we go. There's my details. Oh, automatically hit. Okay, that's good to know.
Okay.
So you don't need to worry about advantage because you automatically hit. So roll
Yeah.
your longbow damage, which you did. You rolled 12.
So it's more
what
for
you-
the sneak attack if I get any.
I
on
think
the
your sneak
first hit.
attack is built into it. 1d6.
Okay, perfect. Cool. I said
No, it-
nothing.
My apologies. That's too low for sneak attack. I don't know what you're getting the 1d6 from. It's fine.
No,
so
the
12.
1d6 would be the sneak attack usually. So
Oh, you only have one level in rogue. So never
Yeah.
mind then. Yeah, so
Correct.
12 plus 8 is 20 damage.
Yeah.
And I think you are high enough level to have 2 attacks. That's not what I want to do. Do you have bonus attacks?
I am looking. Yes, I do.
Amazing. So you may shoot again.
I shall. 13.
Okay. I believe that hits either way, because I think Dread Ambusher counts for every attack on your turn, no?
I think it's just the first attack.
Is it just the first one? Okay. I think
Unless it's all attacks in the
No.
turn, but I'm not sure.
Hits.
So, just a quick clarification regarding Dread Ambusher. Number
Yes,
one,
please.
the way it works is, and this is new, right? 2024 rules. When you
Yes.
attack a creature and hit it, you deal 2d6 psychic damage, and you can only use it once per turn. That's it. So you can
Right.
choose to use it on your first or second attack.
Perfect. Good to know.
So I already rolled the 2d6 psychic on the first attack, so
Yes.
that's
Okay,
that, and
so
it would just be
a
the
thir-
13.
A 13 does hit.
Would be another
14
14 damage.
That's pretty respectable. Nice. Okay. You peppered this boy, but he looks fine. Is that your turn? Or do you have something else you'd like to do?
Cower. That's it.
Cower? Okay. Do keep in mind you do still have your bonus action. I don't know what you're capable of doing with that, but
No, for now, I'm good.
useful to consider. Alright, no worries then. That brings us to Mournul. What would you like to do, my friend?
All right. So Mournul can sort of sit up on this this floating piece of flotsam.
Yes.
Okay. He stretches out his hand as he sees these fins in the water. He's like, well, this is new. Fuck. And he stretches out his hand, and as he does so, whoosh, he sort of like snatches the air, and out of the air, a beautiful black wooden bow absolutely just sort of apparates in his hand. And it has this sort of keen glow to it, almost like a purplish blue glow. And he reaches for the string without any arrow whatsoever. And he pulls it back, and as he does so, an arrow just apparates in the air. And then he just like whispers something to the arrow, like in a word that no one can hear except for those probably within 5 feet. And as you sort of watch his view, it sort of travels along what he's sighting in the arrow, which is this massive shark that Verkal aimed at and shot. And this sort of this word that he says travels down and sort of spreads its magic all around this shark, and he is hexed.
Awesome. Okay.
So bonus action hex. And then he will fire this magical arrow at this shark.
Okay.
Let me roll for the hex damage first.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's 2 necrotic damage, and he will have disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay. So, I mean, he has disadvantage on strength attacks.
No, just ability checks. Hex is
Just
only
ability
affecting
checks.
ability checks.
Okay. Good
So
to
if
know.
he does something like, where he's like trying to use his athletics to do something crazy, like, ram himself or something like that, then he will have disadvantage on that.
Okay.
And then the arrow flies, and he shoots his bow.
Amazing. So you do hit with a 14.
That was Verkal's shot.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
No worries. Let me shoot my bow here. Let me shoot my shot!
Sorry, Matt.
Roll, damn it. There we go. That is a 14 to hit.
14 will hit.
Exactly the same thing that Verkal got.
So,
So that is 9 piercing damage,
plus 2 necrotic.
plus the 2 necrotic, and I have something special that when I once per turn, just like Verkal with his ability, which was the what the hell was it called? It was
Dread Ambusher.
Dread Ambusher. That's right. Mournul has an ability called Eldritch Smite, which is that once per turn, when I hit a creature with my pact weapon, which is indeed this bow, I can expend a pact magic spell slot to deal an extra 4d8 force damage to the target.
Damn. Okay. By all means.
That's 17 force
That
damage.
is pretty good. Shark is looking a little hurt. Some might even say he's bloodied.
Okay. Considering that I have weapon mastery of the longbow, which is also another thing of 2024 rules, this creature also is slowed, which means its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Amazing. Now, a question I couldn't find the answer to.
Mm-hmm.
Can they be slowed by multiple sources at once with the same ability? Because Verkal also has slow.
Right. It does not exceed 10 feet. It says there,
Okay.
if the creature is hit more than once with this property from any source, it doesn't exceed 10 feet.
Perfect. So then its speed is slowed by 10 feet. I will keep that in mind when
Right.
it goes to do things.
That was my first attack. I'm going to shoot it again.
Amazing.
A 20... Oh, shit. Is that a crit?
7 will
No, it's not a
definitely
crit.
hit.
It's not a crit. 17.
Close.
17. 17 to hit plus 10 is 27 to hit.
7 piercing?
7 more piercing damage.
Amazing.
Plus the 2
Plus the 2
necrotic from the
hex
hex. So it's another 9.
Okay.
Yep.
Great.
And that's it. I'm sitting on that piece of flotsam like Chief Brody at the end of Jaws.
Awesome. Okay. Is that your turn, Matt?
That's my turn.
Amazing. Eitri, what are you thinking, buddy?
Well, most of the weapons I have are melee weapons or shorter range, but I do have a spell that is called Sacred Flame. And
Okay.
it works up to 60 feet. So I might want to try that one.
Awesome. Who are you attacking? The big shark?
Yeah.
Amazing. I appreciate my players are being smart and attacking the biggest threat. So, I need to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Let's see if he's got it in him. The answer is no, he does not.
Alright.
so you
So I
may-
roll
oh,
damage.
I should be 2d8, no?
I
Yeah.
believe.
Since you're
But there is a button.
Quick
so
message from
I'm done.
chat. Don't let me forget my extra damage from the Troca. I don't believe I get extra damage, Maeve. Please clarify.
You don't get correct. You do not get
I
extra
just
damage. You can
choose the
change
kind of
type your
damage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3 damage to the big sharky boy. Okay.
That's
You
disappointing.
guys are chipping away at him. Good job. Okay. Now, the giant shark is less than amused that you guys are shooting arrows and... Now, it's not a very smart creature, I will add. But I'd like to think it's smart enough to know that something is hurting it nearby, and it wants to hurt it back. So, Eitri, do you have anything else you'd like to do? I don't know if you have any bonus actions.
I
Oh.
do, but it's all for closer range. So
Do you have any healing spells that are bonus actions?
I. Good question. I do have healing spells. But I'm not sure if they're bonus actions.
One thing I don't like about the new sheets is you're not able to separate things by action, bonus action, reaction.
You have you have Shield of Faith as a bonus action, and you have a Divine Smite, Magic Weapon, Lesser Restoration. All these are bonus action spells, right?
Awesome. Yep, you do have Divine Smite. You got a lot of these. So you could conceivably cast one of those spells if you want to. You did cast a cantrip, so you can cast a level spell as well.
Right. Spell slots. First time, guys. First time.
That's-
Take it. It's
We're
you're
here to
doing
learn.
great.
What is AC again?
AC is your armor class. Some of you
okay.
have more than others, but Shield of Faith would be very useful, It's
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is there anybody I can help with that?
Well, you can choose a target. You can have it be yourself. You can have it be any of your party members. You can even have it be the crew. Whichever you would prefer to give a bonus to AC. And then they'll have a bonus too to their AC.
If I range, how big is that shield? It says range 60 feet, but that's not the range it protects, right?
Yes, it is. So essentially,
It is?
Yep, when you cast it,
So if I cast
to a
it on
person within 60
myself,
feet,
I have like a
Yep,
couple of my
essentially-
friends with me, so
oh, sorry, it can only be cast on one target.
right, okay,
So
makes sense.
you can cast it on anyone within 60 feet of you, which is pretty much everyone.
I'm gonna throw it to Verkal.
That is
Because
a
he's my
smart
buddy.
choice. He is definitely within
Yeah.
60 feet, so recall, for the next 1 minute, or until Eitri loses concentration on their spell, you have a bonus 2 to your AC. Please keep that in mind. If something chooses to try to eat you, which is very likely, like right now, because you definitely did the most damage to it, so it's gonna try to bite you. So the big shark is gonna move here and gonna go chomp chomp. Let's see what he can do to you.
Sorry.
It's now. Oh, you're good. Alright. It gets 2 bite attacks. So, we're gonna roll the first bite attack. I know a 27 hits you,
Oh my
so I'm
god.
not.
There's a good chance that it does, yes.
Jesus. Where is
okay.
Has this thing come in range of him? Oh, there he is. He's right there. At the
Yeah,
fucking
it's
top.
right there.
Ay, ay, ay.
So, for the first bite attack, it does 31 points of piercing damage.
Oh!
Okay. I'm still up.
You are still up, that is correct.
Jesus.
And because it has 2 attacks, let me see what happens for you. Do. Boop. Okay. Does a 16 hit you?
Just misses.
Amazing. I know you're not doing so hot, my friend, but that's okay. You're fine. You're thriving. Anyhow, unfortunately, these sharks, go in order. So now, it's the reef shark's turn. Let me see what they can do. The reef sharks are the little boys, so they're not going to do too much. In fact, most of them are just going to move because they can't really do much more than that. So, let me check their movement speed. 30-foot movement speed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That one is going to move and attack this sailor. Let's see what happens.
Got a redemption of a potion in chat there, Maeve.
Thanks, chat.
For
Who's your
Verkal.
potion? That is a good plan, chat. Superior potion of healing. Okay.
It's
Matt, do you-
8. Your superior potion of healing is 8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8. Nice. So, I can roll 8d4 plus 8, or if you would like to roll it, there is an ability on the left of your screen. There's a little dice. If you click on that, you can choose to make an advanced roll. And you can just choose the amount. And it's how much you'll be healed.
8d4 plus 8, right?
Yes.
correct.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
So that
31
would be
points of healing.
31.
That is pretty useful. So you, my friend, are back up to 35. This shark did miss this sailor. And because he only got a 7, but this guy is kind of hungry, so he's going to bite him too. And character sheet.
Sharks go into the
Unfortunately,
water. Sharks don't go. Men don't come out of the water. I feel like Quint
Wow,
with this fucking
that
the hat right now.
Also rolled a 7. Amazing. This one's gonna dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And so is this one. Okay. I think that's all the little guys. Yes, it is. And then it's the medium-sized guys. Let's see. Well, this one is gonna go down here. I'm gonna bite this sailor in the face. Better than you guys, though, right? Do they make one attack? Just one attack, luckily. Oh shit, that's a crit.
Well, bye, sailor.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Wow.
He has 2
Good.
hit points left.
Ted the Tank. Jesus.
I actually don't know if this is Ted, Fred, or...
I don't fuck it. They're all the same person to me.
Ted's not dead yet.
She's not.
This is Fred.
Ted's not dead, baby. Ted's not dead. Zed. That's Zed. Let's call him Zed. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then this shark is gonna attack this guy. Okay. Boop. That's gonna miss with an 8. And I think there's one more. Nope. No, there's no. Oh, there is one more. He's in dash. Okay. That is all the shark's turns. Bringing us to Isira. Bad things are happening. People are getting bitten by sharks. They're screaming everywhere, flailing. It's not good.
Are these little blue, little blobbies sharks?
They are not. I actually put these on the map to signal when someone is bloodied. Because if you are bloodied, certain things happen to you with these sharks.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, Just double checking. Okay, so we've got this. Is Verkal better-ish now?
He's good. He's better. He's not thriving, to be perfectly honest. He's not thriving.
How is our little band of shenanigans doing?
Well, most of the crew seems relatively okay. You've seen a few people get dragged under. Fred down here, not good. He is not having a good time.
All right. Well, let's start since. Let's see.
Oh shit! I missed.
I don't know if this is a
someone
good
before I
idea
hit
or
shift.
not,
My bad.
but I'm thinking maybe guiding bolt on this big guy. I don't know if electricity into water is a good idea or not, but
That's not electricity. Guiding bolt isn't electricity.
okay, so perfect. So yeah, that's what I'd like to do on the big guy.
Okay. Means guiding bolt is attack to hit. Yeah, 17 will hit.
Okay, and then wow, I thought it would do more damage, but okay.
8 damage. Not bad.
Uh,
Oh, hey, that was cool. I just
Everybody
saw a
can
little
do it.
butterfly.
Everybody can do it.
Really?
Everybody's got the
I
roll
didn't
20
know that.
effects.
That's so cool.
Hell yeah.
all right. So, oh yeah, because it's radiant damage, not electricity. Therefore, we're not worried about getting zapped in the water.
You're good.
Okay, so I did that spell, and I can only do one spell, right?
Yes, unless you have a bonus action spell, but Guiding Bolt is a first level spell, I believe, so you can only cast one level spell per turn. But I think you have useful things as a cleric, no?
Like healing? I could do some healing, right?
You might have something
I
to do
don't-
with healing.
Um,
Let's look at your sheet. Character sheet.
so to those in chat, this is my first time ever playing a magic user, so you're gonna have to bear with me here. Normally,
That's
I
okay.
don't pick characters that require that much thinking.
So this is a new challenge for me. Okay, so just bear with me a
No
little.
worries.
We're good with that. That's fine.
So, I don't see that you have a bonus action healing spell, unfortunately.
So, and there's
that
nobody within arm's reach.
Nobody within arm's reach.
So
Just
then-
checking your.
She does have
Yeah,
healing word.
Yeah.
She does, but guiding bolt is a leveled spell.
Correct. Guiding bolt is a leveled action spell.
Yes,
That's correct. So if she used guiding bolt, she can't use healing word.
correct.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You-
I don't think I have any other ranged weaponry.
I
So
don't believe you do.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
So that would be it, and I'm not interested in swimming closer to a shark. So
That's perfectly valid.
yeah, so she
Amazing.
is going to do as some of the others did, though, and she's going to pull her tiny little legs up on top of her little flotation device. Don't want to tempt them, have them think she's a little seal in the water, because she's about that size.
I did skip 2 NPCs' turn, so I am just gonna quickly go back to them and let them do something, because I feel like you might want to have that help. So I'm just gonna have one of them attack and hit this guy with an 18, doing 9 points of piercing damage
Oof.
and a dream. Alright, and then the captain didn't get a turn, and I feel like she might want one. So, I'm gonna have her swim down and help her crew and attack the shark as well. And boop. Boop. She gets a multi-attack. Awesome. Let's see what happens. 13 will hit, and 9 will miss. 12 points of slashing. Okay. Now it is back to the top of the round to Verkal.
Okay, I was just reading a little bit on how switching weapons works. From what I'm understanding, I'm able to grab my short swords now that I'm in melee, right? Without it eating up an action? So, okay. Then yeah, I would like to first apply the hunter's mark onto the shark.
Okay.
So just the normally milky white eyes that Verkal has will glow with a very vibrant navy blue, and there's a bit of puffs of smoke that'll extend out of them, as well as his right arm. And then he'll draw his short sword and go to try to stab the great shark.
Awesome. By all means. A 20 will hit.
Ooh, ready.
Alright. So
13 points of damage.
13, and then I just gotta roll the d6 for the hunter's mark, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'll just do a d6. That is not a d6. So
No worries.
it would be 5.
More damage. Okay. And I believe you can attack with your offhand weapon.
Correct. So that is a little dagger that he has.
Okay.
So it should be this.
That is a critical hit. Amazing.
Okay.
Crit damage. There's a special button for it now.
That seems high.
I think it added your bonus, which I don't think you get. Is it trying to do sneak attack damage? I think it's trying to do sneak attack damage.
Yeah, because there's 2d6
It
in
is,
there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So 2d4s, you got 4.
Yeah.
So only 4 damage, unfortunately.
That's correct.
That's okay.
all good. That'll be it for Verkal.
Okay. Back to Mournul.
Unless it's on each hit that I get the hunter's mark.
You do.
Yes.
Okay,
So then
so there's actually one more d6. 3.
Actually, would you get crit Hunter's Mark? with a critical hit?
I am not sure.
Technically speaking, so this is the way it depends on the DM, and this is DM fiat. Hunter's Mark can be rolled every time that you hit, or it can be a static number that once you roll it, it applies to every hit that you throw at the creature, and then it just adds on like any kind of static damage, for example.
Yes. I will keep that in mind. Okay, so would that end your turn?
Yes, it would end my turn.
Okay, that is not how much health it should have. Let me fix that. There we go. Mournul, now it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot this thing twice in the face.
Amazing.
I want to also make sure that the stress is affecting me as well, in case this is in any way.
Yes.
It's a minus.
It's a
one
-1
to every shot that I take.
Correct.
Got it. Okay, here we go. Well,
27.
that's a
gonna
technically
hit
a
anyway.
26.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
So 26.
26, 10 piercing damage, plus from my hex, I think it was 2 damage, right?
Oh, yeah. It's 2.
So that's 12 damage. And then I'm going to shoot
Okay.
it again. How does this thing looking?
It's pretty damn hurt.
Oh, cool.
Although you're not supposed to know that without studying it.
That's very true.
Yes.
Don't tell me again until I say.
I will do my best, Matt.
Amazing. You're well within your rights to tell me. I'm not telling you. Fuck off. All right, here we go. Second attack.
Second attack.
That
27 will hit.
is a 27,
Yes.
which will do
Okay.
another 6 plus 2 piercing damage. Well, 6 damage, 2 force. Sorry, technically.
Great. Okay. Would that end your turn?
That will end my turn. I'm far enough away from this thing, and I'm just plunking it in the face. So
You're driving. You're driving. It's great.
let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Eitri, your turn, my friend. What you want to do?
Can I swim up to one, or are they too far?
You can certainly do that. You can probably reach this guy right here.
I'm going to do that. And I'm going to slash
you
at it
move
with my long
here.
sword.
So you are in water. So a longsword
Yeah.
would have disadvantage. However, if you moved one space to the right, you would cancel that out.
How
That you
come?
would flanking.
There is no flanking in 2024 rules.
There's not? Oh,
Nope.
fuck. Oh, I didn't know that.
Now
The
you
more you know.
do. Do-do-do.
Learning that. Okay, never mind then. So, longsword with disadvantage.
But of course, I mean, Maeve, you could run your game however you want. I'm
Yeah,
not telling you how to
no,
run. I'm just
You're
saying.
doing yeah, I did my best to read over the book with the time I had. Today's been kind of crazy, so I didn't have a chance to. So you just have to roll your longsword.
So, can I do a two-handed attack
Yeah.
in water, or...
You can do whichever you'd like. It just
Okay.
has disadvantage when you swing. Okay.
And I'll do
One more
another
time. A 13 does hit. regardless.
Nice.
So stab it in the
Alright.
face. Okay, 3 slashing, and
All right,
get a
and
creature
I
with a
have
weapon.
a bonus. Where is it again? I have a bonus spell. Bonus action spell. Where is it?
also something for me to keep in mind, this particular shark will have disadvantage on its next attack roll because of your sap ability.
Oh.
They love the new weapon stuff.
Hell yeah, they
great.
do.
I can do a thunderous smite.
Amazing.
So you will hear a sound of thunder audible within 300 feet of me, and the target takes an extra 2d6 thunder damage.
Nice.
And if it's a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away.
Okay.
So,
And it is... Okay, cool. So it needs to roll a strength saving throw. Let me do that for it. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. Okay, these boys are pretty strengthy. It's gonna save, but it'll still take, I believe, the damage. Yes. Let's see.
Yeah, I think that saving throw is only to be pushed away, so it will take the damage if I read it correctly.
Okay.
2d6.
Because it doesn't say anything about only doing half damage, so 2d6. Okay. All right.
So 6 damage extra.
Amazing. Now, would that be your turn?
Yeah, that will be my turn.
Okay. We are back to our very big friend, who is pretty angry, to be honest. You guys keep shooting him in the face, and he's not very smart because he's a shark. But he's hungry. Okay. That is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Yes. You have been angering him the most. Only 20 piercing damage this time.
Ha!
And a 12! Hey! Here we go! So,
All according to plan.
okay. There we go. Now, Reef Sharks. I'm gonna do this one first because it has disadvantage. And... Matt, question for you. Is there a quicker way for me to bring up the character sheets of enemies?
Yes, if you shift,
Amazing.
double click on any token, it will automatically
So-
open up their character sheet.
Amazing. That is so useful to know.
Indeed.
Let's see how much... okay. Ed is bitten. See how much damage he does. Only
Ed.
9. Okay. It's not looking too hot, but that's okay. Next Reef Shark. This guy down here. Okay. Alright. So each of you watch as poor Ted, sorry, Fred, this is Fred, gets dragged very viciously below the waves, and the entire area around him fills with red liquid as the water just sort of starts, let me get rid of this, as the water just sort of starts getting like a sickly red. And so Fred is dead. Fix that.
Not Fred.
So that means our Sharky boy can swim a little closer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna swim over here. And then only 3 of those good guys. The third one is gonna swim over here. And okay. Unfortunately, for anyone watching, Ravana also meets the same fate and is dragged below the waves.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're very dead. And the shark is gonna swim over here now. And then it's just the little guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Attack her. That'll hit. I remember how much AC each of these guys have, so that's okay. That's one. And we're gonna flank her, because why not, right? Boop. And 11 will miss. Okay. And this one's gonna swim over here. It's gonna dash and get this way. And is there any more little guys? Oh, there's this guy. Okay. I don't remember which person you are, but that's okay. We're gonna get bitten too. Okay. 13 Misses. Okay, perfect. That's all the sharks. So let's give our friend Maribel a chance. She's gonna miss. And then finally the captain. With a multi-attack, longsword. Both are gonna hit.
Oh, thank God.
19 damage, which is going to kill this shark.
God.
Okay. That is gonna bring us to Isira.
Okay, Isira is going to swim a little bit up to here, and then
Guys, boop.
she's going to do a spell. Mass Healing Word.
Nice.
So
Ooh.
that one, anybody with, I think it's 10 people, up to 6 creatures of your choice within range, which the range is 60 feet, will heal 2d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. That's
Okay.
how much they will heal.
Amazing.
So,
So let's talk targets. Who do you want to heal?
obviously, our new friends. 1, 2, 3, and honestly, yeah. So
Okay, so the
who
4
else
player
is-
characters.
the 4 player characters, and that guy's got 3 around him. I'm not really confident in that one. So I guess the other 3 to my right that are also close by. So
Okay,
these
so you want to heal.
2 and this one over here.
All right,
So that'll
you
make
do
my
6
6.
targets. Perfect. So I will say this guy here is not hurt,
Okay.
so he's fine. As
Is
far as
there?
hurt targets, Ed here definitely hurt. And the captain looks a little hurt, although nothing too serious.
Well, I don't know who else is in range here.
Mirabelle would be in
So-
range, I believe, and so would our friend down here.
Okay. So
Sophia.
whoever is the most hurt of them.
Okay. Roll your
Just say
hit,
that. Okay.
and I will do my best to update your tokens accordingly.
Uh,
6.
okay. All right. So there it is.
2d4 plus your spellcasting. Did it add in your spellcasting?
Um,
Ability not found.
I would imagine.
It should add in a bonus. Let me just look at your sheet.
Breakdown. It says ability not found.
I'll have to fix that.
And then it says
Sorry
total
about
of
that.
6. It says 2d4, and then it says 6. And then
You should have. It looks like your spellcasting ability modifier is 6. So that would be 12.
so 12 damage. Okay, there you go.
12 healing. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
And that's her. That's her.
awesome. I will update
Everybody gets a
people
little bit.
accordingly.
Do I count in my own healing, or probably not? Huh? I probably can't heal myself with that.
You can heal yourself, yes. Did you not include yourself?
I counted 6 people other than myself, but I feel like she would have healed herself too. So somebody
Okay,
else needs to be on the list of the others.
Sure. The
and the
captain looks
NPCs.
relatively okay compared to others, so I would probably suggest.
That's what she'll do then.
Perfect.
Okay.
Amazing. And we're back to the top of the round, unless you have anything else you'd like to do.
That's it for me.
Great. Okay. Verkal, what would you like to do?
First, I have to roll for the Hunter's Mark concentration, right? Because I got walloped.
Yes, you were bitten. So yes,
Okay.
you would have to roll a con save.
So that was 20. So it's 10 because it's half.
I always get confused when it comes to that, Matt. Can you
Explain?
The
To roll a
target
con
is half
save.
the damage.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. Sorry, you both were talking.
When there's a con save involved,
Yes.
how do you determine the DC? Because I always forget it.
So the DC of any spell is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Okay,
So
and
depending on the
for
kind
a-
of spell casting ability that you're using here, whether it be wisdom or intelligence or charisma, it's 8
Oh.
plus your proficiency bonus, which I guess is, in this case, at 6th level, it's like 3. So 8 plus 3
and-
is already 12.
Yes.
Sorry, 11. Can't math. Plus the ability modifier that you are using, whether it be wisdom, charisma, or intelligence.
To do a con save when you take damage. Is that different?
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
So Verkal was asking if he needed to do a concentration saving throw because he took damage last
Yes, the answer is yes. Yes.
Yes. We were trying to determine the DC for that.
Oh, the DC of your Constitution saving throw. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking
Thank
about
you.
just spells.
It's okay. Oh,
So, yes.
Sorry.
Rule of thumb with concentration checks, which is what they're called. Concentration checks are always Constitution saving throws, and the DC is always half the damage. Or if the DC, if the damage is under 10, then the DC is 10.
Okay. You took 20 damage.
So the DC is 10.
Yes. Perfect. So then yes, you saved. Perfect.
Cool.
You're perfectly fine.
And I will continue to smack this shark that dares challenge my fear of oceans.
16 will hit.
Okay. So 12 damage
Okay.
plus the hunter's mark for a 6 extra, so 18 total.
Okay.
Then I'd like to do my extra attack.
Okay.
That'll be
That's gonna hit.
not. Yeah, but that's the wrong one. That did a ranged attack, so.
Fair. I think the bonus would still be the same though. To hit.
Hmm.
Either way, what is the minimum amount of damage you can do?
The minimum. Let's
Yes.
see. It would be whatever it is. It's
It's 1d4.
purple 1d4, so it would at least be 5.
Okay. How would you like to kill this shark?
Yes.
As he's overtaken with a sort of a primal fear of this creature that's attacking him, he is going to foolishly hop on its back, basically try to cut off its fin to make it to render it basically completely unable to swim. Is how he would like to do it, and just watch it slowly plummet to the depths of the ocean as it's now finless.
Amazing. Perfect. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
No, because I think I'm still in range of the other sharks, so I'll stay there for now.
Perfect. Okay. Mournul.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop two of these sharks. So I see the shark sort of like flop its fin up and then just in the water and begin to sink. And then he just sort of like spins on the actual piece of driftwood that he's on, like on his butt, and just fires 2 arrows. One at this shark here and one at this shark over here.
Okay. Perfect.
So since this creature died and it had my hex on it, as a bonus action, I can just move the hex to a different target.
Yes.
So I'm going to move the hex to this guy.
Perfect. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Attack away, sir.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
is a crit.
Yeah, okay, a crit's gonna definitely hit.
Yeah.
So piercing, you did. Oh, nice, you did the
So it's
damage in it. So it's
it-
17 damage.
It is 17 damage plus the 2 from my hex. I'm just keeping the 2 from my hex carried over, right? So that's 19 total damage on my first shot.
Okay. Your second shot,
if
it's
it-
still up.
It's still up? Fuck it. I'm going to shoot it again. I'm going to focus these things down.
Okay.
That is a 20 to hit, doing 11 piercing plus the 2 from my hex.
It is dead.
And fuck you. Yes.
All right. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
I'm essentially just a swiveled gun emplacement at this point in time. As the shark goes down, though, like, Mournul just, like, flicks out his nail, which has, like, a long metal tip, and he just carves into the nock of his bow a single notch. Which, if you could see the bow, there are hundreds and hundreds of notches on this bow.
And on the flipper.
And we're done.
Okay. Amazing. All right, well, the giant shark is very dead. The reef sharks are not, however. So, sharks are going to attack the closest person to them. And for this one down here, that is going to be you, Mournul.
Oh, God!
All right, let's see what the shark can do. That is a dirty 20 to hit you.
Yeah, dirty 20 hits.
Okay. 13 piercing damage.
Did I get healed with that
You did.
with that mass healing word?
Yes, and I increased your health to 38.
38. Okay, because that's not what it's at right now. So let me just do that real quick.
Sorry, I don't know
All
why the tokens, because
No,
I'm updating them on the screen.
Yeah, the
for me.
the tokens and the D&D Beyond hit character sheet don't always sync. All right, so how
Good
much
to know.
damage do I take?
13.
All right, very good. Ow.
Luckily, these sharks only have one attack, so you
Cool.
don't have to get bitten a second time. But there's a... Yeah?
1 second. I just want to check something here. No, I'm out of spells. Continue. Sorry.
I just need to check one thing, actually. Where is it? You received a Taroko poll. I just want to make sure that that isn't something bad. Oh, you're good. Yeah, you're only vulnerable to the things you can do. Anyway, this shark here is going to attack our friend here. And with flanking, let's see if it gets higher. That's a 24 to hit, which is definitely going to nom her. So Sophia is going to take 19 points of damage. Okay, and then it's just the baby sharks.
Stop.
Sorry. No, this is supposed to be serious. I'm sorry. I'll do my best, Matt. Try to make it scary for you guys.
Scary? Baby shark is scary.
Crit damage. Okay, 13 more damage to her. And she is not looking so hot. Last shark against her. That's gonna miss. Okay. And are there any more tiny sharks left? Yes, there are. There are 2 over here. Boop. That's gonna hit. 7 piercing. And that's gonna hit. Okay. That, I believe, is all the sharks' turns. Perfect. Okay. Bringing us to some NPCs. Some of these NPCs are not looking too hot, guys. Yeah. Okay. All right, Maribel. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, so Eitri, you kind of see a arrow fly wide and just kind of hit the shark over here, and it does 9 damage. And just the captain left. Perfect. Okay. Captain Delphina. I don't know why I clicked that. That's the wrong thing to click. That is a fumble. She fumbled twice. Oof. Anyhoomst, that is everyone's turn for NPCs. Bringing us back to the top of the round. Oh, sorry. Bringing us to Isira.
Okay, is there anybody who looks bad off?
We're surrounded by sharks, so.
You're surrounded by sharks.
Well,
Define bad off.
That?
Well,
Yeah, health-wise.
You can make a perception check. It's pretty chaotic.
That sounds
I
like a
mean, yeah,
study,
that's-
though, right? Wouldn't that be a
Yeah.
study action?
That
That would take her action.
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah.
I
Fair.
want to.
Okay. Oh, in your immediate vicinity, you can see. Let's see. You can see Ed. It's looking a little rough, and you can see Mournul, who is also looking about the same.
Okay, I think we're gonna hit this guy with stuff. Yeah. We're going to do guiding bolt again. We're gonna do that on that little baddie.
Okie dokie.
$16 hit him.
16 will hit him, yes. 13 damage. Not too
And some
shabby.
damage.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, just that. I
Okay.
feel like she's safely in the middle as far as vicinity of sharks go, so she'll stay put.
Amazing. Top of the round then.
Did she attack? Did Isira attack the shark next to Mournul?
Yes,
to
she
confirm.
did, and hit
Okay.
with Guiding Bolt, which
Okay.
I believe has some special effects.
Yeah, it would have. Well,
It gives
any attacks on it
advantage
have
on
advantage
Yes.
until her next turn. But I'm still next to the baby sharks, so I would like to use my bonus action to move the hunter's mark onto the closest one next to me,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
just stab it.
Amazing. That is a fumble.
Fumble. So,
You
yep,
always have your
that's-
bonus action attack though, or your second attack.
moving the hunter's mark is my bonus action.
Oh, never mind then.
Yep.
Don't you
So
get to attack
that'll.
twice?
Yeah, I would have an extra attack normally. I just wasn't sure if that uses my bonus action or not. So,
No. When you have 2 attacks, you can do 2 attacks in a round.
okay, then I will try again. 17 to hit.
hits.
Okay, so
Damage?
6, and then the hunter's mark for another 6, so 12 total.
Nice. Perfect.
And that'll be it. I'll stay put.
Okay. Brings us to Mournul.
Okay, so I'm in a little bit
Danger.
of a pickle here with this fucking shark. Not happy about that. And I am going to, since this shark, I believe, has been hit. Am I wrong? Or no?
That shark has not only been hit, but the last hit they hit it with is Guiding Bolt. So,
Okay.
yes, it's been hit. It's down a number of hit points
Gotcha.
that you will not know without a study action.
Okay. So, I guess if that's the case, Mournul can't obviously fire his bow, so he sort of like puts the bow away as he like moves his hands together. The bow just disappears into a liminal space. He grabs for a scimitar, shing, which he pulls out and just hacks into this creature right between the eyes.
Amazing. I don't believe a scimitar has. I think it doesn't. Doesn't a scimitar have disadvantage in water? It's only specific
Yes,
weapons?
with disadvantage,
But-
that's an 18 to hit.
Okay. Well, the good news is Guiding Bolt gives you a flat roll.
Fair enough.
So
So that
a
would be a
19
a 19 with the stress.
Okay. So 9 points of slashing damage.
9 points of slashing damage plus the hex. Actually,
So
I
11.
didn't use my bonus action. Oh, fuck. Retroactive, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Pull the hex off of the dead shark, bonus action, drop it onto this new shark, and then with the action, drop the hammer. So total
Awesome.
of 9 plus the 2
Plus
hack
2.
from the
11.
from the hex.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him again because he's a piece of shit and he won't die.
Swing away, my friend.
Okay, I don't think I hit that time.
10 will miss. Well,
Yeah,
9 will miss. if you have
9 will
stress.
miss. Yeah, with the stress.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, at this point in time, I'm just floating and hoping not to die.
Good thought.
Yeah. I'm
Okay. Then. Eitri, what do you like to do, friend? Or
Well,
Eitri? Sorry, not
I
bad.
think you skipped me last round.
Did I? Oh, I'm
So
so sorry.
I was wondering if I can use that to swim up to this
Yes,
shark.
Absolutely. My apologies.
No worries. And then I will slam my longsword into it. 10.
Okay. Roll again, since I think you are correct. I did skip you. My bad. That'll hit.
17. That's better. Does that hit?
Yes. 11. This boy's looking bad. There we go. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Do you have multi-attack?
Sorry, do I have?
Do you have multi-attack? Can you attack more than once in a round?
I have no idea if I have multi-attack. I'll look into that for next time.
No worries.
Under features and traits, it should tell you.
Yeah, you have 2 attacks per action.
Perfect. So yeah, stab it again.
Oh yeah, I have extra attack. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you do. Perfect.
So
Just check your sheet too. That'll hit. How would you
alrighty.
like to do this? Because it only has 2 hit
Yeah.
points left.
Kill these fucking things.
So it's a two-handed attack. So I pull up the sword and I ram it right into the face of the shark.
Great. Amazing. Your eyes kind of meet with Verkal for a second. Or sorry, Mournul for a second.
And I go like, 1.
Great. Okay. Well, you murdered a giant shark, so there's only 1 left. And it's hungry, so it's gonna eat Sophia over here. And let's see if it succeeds. Okay, it has advantage. Let me check our AC real quick, because I don't know if that hits. Oh, that doesn't hit her. Amazing. Okay, that was the last big shark, which means it's time for the smaller sharks. Do the ones closest to her. That will hit her. 8 piercing damage. Alright, and then the last shark to hit her. Okay. It misses. And alright. And I think we still have 2 more sharks over here. Perfect. Gonna have them bite and bite. 1 at the captain, which will miss, and 1 at Ted, which will hit. Okay. Okay, that brings us to Scout. And I'm also realizing I have not given it any of the sailors an attack. That's on me. It's okay. They're just fodder. Just not kill you.
Like I said, they're temporary hit points, guys.
Exactly.
I'm alright with it. It's cool.
Okay. So. 13. And then the captain gets to go. And then it's back to the top of the round. Oh, sorry, no, I'm correct. It's to Isira. Okay, that hits. 13. Oh, alright. Okay, now it's Isira's turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so Isira, I think we're gonna do same as last, and do guiding bolt on this bigger-ish medium guy over here.
Okay. A 24 will definitely hit. Wow, that's pretty good, actually. Pretty good. 15 damage. Okay.
Okay, and that's it. She's gonna stay put.
Okay. And, great. So back to the top of the round.
Who did she guide and bolt?
This guy. It's a big shark.
Which one? Oh, the one over there.
Yeah, the big one that you're not near, luckily.
Yeah,
It
Jesus.
has other people to eat. Okay.
So, more of the same for Verkal. Just gonna continue to stab away.
Amazing.
That would be an
18 hits.
18. Okay. So, 7 plus 2, so 9 on the first hit.
Okay. That hits and does damage.
Perfect. I would like to hit it again. 13 to hit.
Hits. How would you like to kill it?
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
With all
So
these
having seen that it did work to cut off the fins, I'll continue to do that. Since these are smaller, getting more adept at it, just carving through it. And that'll be that for. Actually, I still have my bonus, so I will move the Hunter's Mark to the other small one.
Okay.
Between one of the Eds and I believe it's the captain.
Perfect. Okay. Mournul.
Yeah, there's still a very big shark that is chomping on my fedora-wearing friend over there. So I'm gonna target that one. Bonus action, move the hex over to that. It's like it just jumps like a target reticle, like, and it just in my mind I see exactly where this thing is vulnerable. That's kind of the hex flavor that he gets. He knows exactly where to shoot his arrow, like where the organs are closest to the surface.
Amazing.
So here we go. 2 more fucking arrows. First one is a 14 to hit.
Let me just double check for you. I think that does hit. That does hit.
Amazing.
It's squishy.
10 piercing plus the 2 from the hex.
All right.
Second attack. Same verse as the first.
Amazing. That 25 will hit.
25. 13 plus the 2 from Hex. That's 15 piercing damage.
Amazing.
I am going to swim now away from this thing, because if it eats her, I'm the closest one to it. So he just swims past Eitri and is like, "Good day, sir." And then he just continues to swim, and he's done.
Okay. That brings us to Eitri.
Right. I am gonna swim up to the other big one.
Okay.
And
I think. Are you dashing? Because
is that how far can I
think
swim?
So you're in water,
Mhm.
unless you have a swimming speed. Your speed
It
is
doesn't
unfortunately
say.
reduced.
Yeah, I only have normal
Don't
speed.
believe any of you have a swimming speed. So you could get to here, but if you wanted to get to the shark, you'd have to dash.
Does that have a negative effect?
It uses your action, unfortunately.
That would not be helpful. I will stay here then. I will.
Okay. Perfect. Would you like to do anything else? Cast a spell, perhaps?
Yeah, I will try to do the Thunderous Smite again.
I think Thunderous Smite.
I'm gonna double check again if I
Let's
can.
see. Double check your sheet.
Oh no, I have to do it with an action.
Yes.
With an attack, yeah. So I can't use this one.
Sorry about that.
No. It is what it
Okay.
is, and I think that's
You
About
could
the
use
only
Cure
thing-
Wounds as an action.
true.
You could heal.
But that is through touch.
Correct, yes. My apologies. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna bob around and hope the shark doesn't come to me.
Awesome. Okay. So, Giant Shark's turn. Let's see what happens. Wait. Okay, it misses. Roller Shark's turn. Misses and hits. Okay. Unfortunately, you watch as this woman is pulled under. And just as many others, you just see the ocean turn red. And these two remaining sharks are actually going to disappear beneath the waves. And you don't see them.
Awesome.
They have
That's good, right?
snack. Yeah, maybe. Could be good. Okay, and then for the other shark, over here, it is just gonna bite at our friend here, at Ted. Okay, let's see what happens. Boop. Unfortunately, Verkal, you also watch as Ted is dragged under and does not resurface.
I hardly knew ye.
And with the exception of the big boy over here, all the other sharks disappear. And that will bring us. They are too far away to do anything. Captain's too far away to do anything. Sarah, what would you like to do?
Well, that guiding bolt thing keeps working, so let's just do that again. Remove the threat, then heal.
Okay, 21 to hit. Okay, how would you like to finish out our combat for the night?
She calls out once again to her god and her goddess, and is just, "Begone, you evil creatures that bring death upon us." And boom.
And boom. Okay. So, let me shut off the combat music. Because you don't need it now. There we are. So each of you look around at the bloodied water. Some of you are a little more injured than others, either by the storm or by the various bites you've received from these creatures. And the mists start to roil just a bit in your direction. What would you like to do?
Isira's gonna ask that everybody kind of get back together a little bit, come together, and then she's going to assess people's level of damage and wounds and do what she can to help heal them.
Verkal would like to help her in healing anybody that needs it.
At least currently, from what I can see, Verkal and Mournul are the most injured of the people still here with you.
Would you say that there's at least 6 people that are
Yeah.
down? Okay,
There
so
are
she's gonna.
probably at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, exactly 6.
Okay, so she's going to go ahead and cast the mass healing again.
Okay. So that's 11. And you're healing anyone who appears hurt?
Correct. Anybody who is down on hit points, primarily this group of 4 first, and then plus 2 others who might be down points.
Okay.
And so then we would all get 11.
Correct.
I have no idea how many times she can cast this stuff in a day.
If you take a look, you can cast Mass Healing Word twice in a day.
Okay. So I've done that now
So
twice.
here's the thing, and it's likely that, as you said, you didn't have any experience playing magic users. If you go to the spells tab, Julie, each one of these spells has slots that you can use. They look like little empty boxes. Usually when you cast this spell... Oop, someone just dropped from Zoom. Who knows?
The GM.
Oh no! We lost our GM! As soon as I started talking about spells, she's like, I'm out.
Does that mean we won?
We win! We fucking win D&D, guys! First episode, last episode. Great campaign, guys. Let's do a campaign wrap-up next session. What do you think?
Bum, ba, bum, ba. Okay, so I'm
let's
looking
talk.
at that.
Let's talk really quick.
So it looks like I've got Mass Healing Word. It looks like it's a 3rd level, and there are 2 little diamonds.
Yes. That's because
So
you can
I've done
cast.
that twice.
Correct. You've cast. So each time you cast the spell, it's probably a good idea if it doesn't automatically do it. Which if you hit
It
the
did
cast
so with
button,
me.
yeah, because you hit the cast button usually.
Yeah.
If you hit the cast button, it should fill in the square.
So it did fill in the square
Awesome.
when I did do that. But all the squares are filled in on my first,
They-
second, and third.
I think they
are
start
filled.
out red, and when you cast a spell, it becomes a black square. That's what I
Okay,
saw
so it did
happening
not
on mine.
do that on mine.
So
So
just
I'll just
click.
have to make sure to manually go in and
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, the first one didn't do it, but apparently I have a feature that makes it one of my spells doesn't need a spell slot.
That
I
is
can only
right.
do that once.
Yeah, and then you can click that off and knock that out. We've slain the GM, and I'm back in my rightful
Oh,
place.
shit.
I'm just kidding.
Mwahahaha.
I had nothing to
She's
do with
not
that
getting
whatsoever.
back.
Actually, technically speaking, looks like Julie is now the
Yeah.
adjunct DM. She's in the
I am the
space.
DM of you. You should be afraid. You should be very, very afraid.
I am not going near you as a DM. You're oh god. Oh Lord.
Oh, Matthew, the things I have planned.
Oh, let's stop scaring the shit out of me. All right. I don't know where
Hello,
It's
friends.
back.
Oh, Maeve is back.
I am back on my cell phone because my internet appears to be down, and I don't fucking know why. So, the good news is,
Yes.
all I had left is a final little monologue.
Monologue it. Let's go,
I-
Maeve. Let's finish
I
this
am
up.
just going to do that real quick for you.
Let's go.
And if my internet comes back, great. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. And we won't be able to do the final stuff, but it's okay. So, as might to be expected, the storm is unable to maintain its intensity for long as it disappears. Some 3 hours after the devastation of your ship, and after fighting for your lives in the watery grave of many of the crew, a cool sky lightens to an oppressive slate gray. The pounding rain slackens as it lightens to a sprinkle. At last, the sea and sky merge into a fearless black void as night falls. At some point, the rain stops and the howling of the wind falls away. An eternity later, as the cloud-strewn sky brightens with the dawn, you see a two-mast, gull-prowed caravel making its way across the sparkling waves. Cry of recognition rings out from the lookouts aboard the ship. Clearly, your plight has been noticed. Gradually, the ship turns towards you. Then, with a sharp snap, the sails fill with winds, and the ship surges forward. Some 15 minutes later, when the vessel finally reaches you, the dozen or so sailors on the deck begin to wave and shout greetings. Their language is guttural and throaty, both familiar and unfamiliar at the same time. The name of the gull-shaped prow speaks well of your luck, for you have been rescued by none other than the Mercy. And that's where I'm going to leave it, because unfortunately my internet is dead and I can't do any more than
Awesome.
Well, technical issues aside, yeah, this was fun.
Thank you, Maeve.
Thank you,
Of
Maeve.
course.
Thank you.
I am sorry the
thanks.
stream died for me. I'm glad I wasn't the one actually streaming it, but I don't think my internet's going to come back anytime soon. So, Matt, if you could have people go around the horn, and
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Yeah. We're in weird places, either half in or half out. I think we're gonna have to sort of like scooge over here, guys. You want us like
Yeah.
so like yeah. There you go. Go the other way, Arna. Other way. To your right. No, to your other right. There you go. That's it. Now he's in the right space. Julie's in Maeve's space. I'm in I guess I'm in Verkal's space. Okay. No worries. Let's start with Julie, who's down there at the bottom. Julie, give us some props as to where you can
Okay.
be found on the internet.
Hi, I'm Try that. Hi, I'm Julie.
That voice.
Shake it off.
Hi,
Shake it off.
I'm Julie, and my name is Dritsnor.
That's not my real voice. Hi. My name is Julie. I'm Dritsnor's on Discord. I'm Catalia80 on Twitch. And Discord is where you can find me on social media because honestly, everything else is just like meh. I'd rather hang out with my friends. I love hanging out here playing games with the Slices and Dices crew. I've got Aliens coming up the 13th is the next one. And then also hanging out with our friends over on Dark Domain. You can catch me every Sunday doing something or another. I'm in a vampire game one week and then every other week. And then opposite of that, I'm doing Power Rangers. So yeah, there's a lot going on over there too. And he makes fantastic dice. So say that too. And it's late, so my mind is not going a straight line, so I apologize. ADD squirrels and hamster wheels, and really that's it. So that's me. I just hang out on Discord with all these fantastic people and love them. Love this family we have here.
Arna, you're next, man. Let's go. Where can you find the
You
internet?
can find me on Discord, Slices and Dice Discord, on the Dark Domain Discord as Iridonian, and also on YouTube. And I play a lot of Alien RPG there, and I will do so with Julie soon on Dark Domain as well. So yeah.
Awesome. Zarnoth, you're next. Welcome.
Yep. So this is my first time on the stream, so it's pretty cool. Very much enjoying it. You guys can find me just on the Discord, hanging out on Slices and Dices, also on Dark Domain, like Julie and Arna said. Next week, Friday, we'll actually be running a game where I'll be running a game, and they'll be participating as well as a couple of other people, notably Ben. So Julie's significant other. And yeah, I'm going to be enjoying that. Unfortunately, it coincides with Ravenloft, so
It's fine. It's fine.
Didn't realize, and
We're all friends here. We're all friends here. That's cool. That's why God created YouTube, right? Whatever.
Exactly. So hopefully some people will tune in and will enjoy the game. And that's about it for me.
Thank you, sir. I'll go next, and then we'll finish up with Maeve. Hi, everybody. I'm Matt. I run things here at Slices. Check us out most Thursdays and well, now it seems like every Friday. Who knew? Because we've got D&D running now. We've got a lot of stuff coming down the pike in the next month because it's now November, technically speaking. We have Slices' repertoire of a variety of different shows here. We've got Mass Effect coming on the 6th. We're back to Domains of Dread on the 7th. Alien RPG on the 13th, and we're back to Bleak House here in 2 weeks' time. So that's what we've got in at least the first couple weeks of November. I'm super psyched. I hope you guys are too. I'm done here. Maeve, over to you.
Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. As Matt has said, my name is Maeve. I had a really fun time tonight, technical issues aside, and getting used to being in the DM seat, especially from the technical part of it. I'm not quite used to using Roll20 in this manner. But, nonetheless, I had a great time. You can find me here on Slices and Dices with all these wonderful people. As Matt said, we will be resuming with Bleak House in 2 weeks' time. It is going to be a monthly game. I'm excited for that. Additionally, me and Matt still have 3 more Ravenloft sessions to do in a row, because we have next week with the Ravenloft Domains of Dread, then back to Bleak House, then back to Domains of Dread. So, we're going to be very busy. Aside from that, you can find me on our server, Slices and Dices. You can also find me in a whole bunch of other places. And you can find my art in many places too, including here, because I do many of the art pieces for our channel. Aside from that, I don't really have a lot else. Except one thing. Matt always gets to say this, so I'm excited to be the one to say it for once. Remember, friends, take care of yourselves, but don't forget to take care of each other. Don't forget to take care of yourself.
Damn straight.
I'm sorry.
No,
It's
you
been
got
a long night.
You know what? I forget to take care of both people sometimes, so that's cool.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you're a master, remember to take care of you, Loria, and Jennifer.
You got 3 people to take care of. Exactly.
So many people. But anyway, it's been a wonderful session. Thank you for everyone who joined me tonight. I really appreciate it. I really loved seeing so many people in chat and seeing all the different redeems. But until the 14th, well, I hope everyone has a good time and is safe, and yeah, that's all I have.
See
So
y'all
I think
next
we're good to close
time.
up the stream. Yeah, see y'all next time. Thank you. It's been a long night, Matt.
I'm tired. Let's all go to bed and have good, sweet, pleasant, non-sharky dreams. Bye, everybody.
Bye.